Right, I believe we should be live now. Everything should be running, and we should be good to go. Another day, another stream, eh, folks? Hello, how are we? Oh, this one's gonna be either a really bad one for me or a really great one for me. So let's see how this goes, huh? Game 6 in Tampa. The Rangers have won so many games away from home this playoffs, right? But luckily, all the games they've won away from home have been during elimination games. So one can only hope. Boo, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Krabby, hello, how are you? Nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining me today on this potentially last playoff live stream that I'm going to do. Let's find out. Will the Rangers be eliminated? Will Tampa lose? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm excited to see what happens. Part of me, well, I really want the Rangers to win, let's be perfectly honest here. It'd be great if they did, but I guess we'll have to wait and see, right guys? Oh, excuse me. Just cracked open a lovely can of Pepsi. They're not sponsoring me, but, you know, it'd be nice if they did. I've given them so much free promotion, because, you know, I'm such a huge, like YouTuber, like, guys. Come on, why am I not getting any sponsorships? I can't even say that stuff with a straight face. Like, I don't know how anybody cannot have that level of self-awareness to talk like that and not realise that they're acting like a fool. Anyway, Toxic, hey bud, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream, dude. How are you? How is everyone today? It's currently 12:51 here in the UK. Yeah, it's another late night game. It's Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between Tampa and the Rangers, and it's at Amalie Arena in Tampa, so this is going to be a fun one. I'm not quite sure how this is going to go, to be honest. I would very much understand if the Rangers played more of their game, because their desperation kicks in and Igor Shesterkin, you know, plays incredibly, and they end up winning, and pull a Game 7, which, you know, at that point it's anybody's game. Although, I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa kept playing really well at home, and they kept playing pretty well like they have been for most of this series. Game 1 and 2 maybe not so much, but the last 3 games they've definitely had the edge in play, in my opinion. And I wouldn't be surprised if they went through in 6 games. Regardless of the outcome in this game, if the Rangers do end up losing, I wouldn't be, I'd be disappointed. Of course I would. Like, any Rangers fan would be disappointed because we've come so close to the finals, yet so far. But I would still be so proud of this Rangers team for what they've managed to achieve this year. A defensive core with, like, 4 of their 6 defensemen under the age of 25. They've got a kid line that managed to click, and their top guys stepped up for the most part. They didn't they step up in elimination games, so hopefully that continues. But yeah, like, and Shesterkin playing out of his mind. Now, that we might not, all of these things might not click during another season, but the experience that this playoff run will give these guys is absolutely incredible. Let's not forget that 2015, the Tampa Bay Lightning made it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals, and they lost to Chicago, and then they really struggled with the next few playoff runs. They were swept by Columbus a few years later, and there were probably some thoughts there that, like, oh, we need to split this group up, we need to blow it up, but they trusted the team, and then a couple of years later, they've won back-to-back cups, and they might be on their way to their 3rd final. So, you know, I think this is the start of something really good for the New York Rangers. I was going to make a High School Musical reference, but I can't quite remember the title of the song. It is the start of something new, isn't it? It feels so right to be here with you. I bet so many of you were like, High School Musical, Odd Man Rush, really? I was a theatre kid, okay? I was a theatre kid who happened to fall in love with sports. Don't at me. Jeff San, hey bud, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Boo, wow, what time do you go to sleep? Well, these streams usually finish at about 4 o'clock, and then it takes me a little while to kind of decompress after doing a stream. I'm still kind of in, like, streaming mode for the next, like, 30 minutes to an hour, so I don't usually get to bed till about 5 a.m. But luckily, YouTube is my full-time thing, so it doesn't really matter. Toxic, I'm good. Sitting here with my Tim Hortons. Oh, I want a Tim Hortons so bad. There's a Tim Hortons like 20 minutes from where I live, and I've been there a couple of times, and obviously it's great. It's Tim Hortons. But yeah, I really want. I'm on keto as well, so there's so many things on that menu I can't have, and I'm so mad. You know, I can't wait to like if I go back to Montreal at some point, like take a break from keto for a little while and just have like a solid Tim Hortons. I used to love their, I think it's called like the farmer's wrap or something, like the breakfast wrap. Oh, delicious. With like a mocha ice cap. Mwah, and a box of Timbits. Oh, I gained so much weight when I was over in Montreal, and I'm not surprised why. I've always been a pretty big guy, to be fair, but my goodness. Oh, I gained a lot of weight over there. And you know what? It was bloody worth it. Excited for the stream. Oh, thanks, man. Hope you guys are excited to either see me be really happy that the Rangers have pulled a Game 7 and the heartache can continue, or the series and the season is over for the New York Rangers, but what a hell of a ride it'll be if the Rangers go out. I am fully content. As some of you that watched the last stream might have seen, I was a bit frustrated with the Rangers because I knew they could play better. But Tampa was making it so difficult for them to, Tampa's made it so difficult for the Rangers the last few games to really play their playing style, because Tampa, they can just shut it down. They can either start dominating offensively, or they can shut it down and hold a lead. Like, they're so versatile, that roster. And even still, like, they lost their entire third line over the offseason, and they've managed to make replacements that, yeah, they might not be as effective, but they're pretty close. As John Cooper said, like, Brisebois did a pretty good job of putting together a decent roster and finding the right players to add to the mix. So, yeah, I think regardless of what happens today, I've had a couple of days to kind of sit on it and think about how the Rangers have played. I'm content if the Rangers season ends today. I will be disappointed, but I will be content with the fact that the Rangers, they surprised a lot of people this season, including me. So if they end up pulling a Game 7, if they end up going through, if they end up losing this game or pulling a Game 7, then losing Game 7, I'm content with what happens here. What happens here is supposed to happen. The hockey gods have already, I'm not a religious man personally, but the hockey gods I believe in. The hockey gods have already made their decision. Whether it's the Rangers or not, we'll have to wait and see, right? That's the most annoying part. We can't just kind of skip to the end of the game and see who's won. But, you know, the journey is just as important as the destination, right? Oh, I'm getting out all of those, like, inspirational quotes today. Look at me. Yari, hey, bud, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. From New Zealand. Nice. Welcome, bud. I'm over here in England, so we got, well, I was going to say an Aussie, but that you're not Aussie. But your flags are very similar, aren't they? I watched a video recently. I think it was Many Kudos on YouTube. He did a video about the whole New Zealand flag and how it was a massive waste of money, which I thought was very interesting. So, congratulations on keeping the same flag and your government wasting millions of dollars in order to do so. Great job. Farmer's wrap is absolutely boo. Yes, the farmer's wrap is like a gift from the gods. You can ask them to put a hash brown. You absolutely know that I got them to put a hash brown in it as well. Absolutely. God, you think I'm gonna have a farmer's wrap without the hash brown? Come on, man. What do you take me for, a chump? I'm legit. Nah. Oh, I miss Tim Hortons so bad. I just want a box of chocolate Timbits. The chocolate glazed Timbits, mwah, the best. The birthday cake ones are okay. You don't get them over here in the UK. But, I could literally have a box of 50 chocolate glazed Timbits, and I could demolish them within about 30 minutes. Which probably doesn't sound that impressive, but, you know, you want to pace it out a little bit. You don't want to just shove 50 Timbits down your throat and then be done with it, you know? Lol, certified Canadian. You know me, man. You know me. I like to think I'm an honorary Canadian. If I ever move out to Canada, I want to kind of be like an honorary Canadian. I mean, I kind of will be at that point if I do move over there, but we'll have to find out, won't we? So, the broadcast is probably going to start in the next minute, which is great. It means we're getting close to the start of the game. And then we've got 15 minutes after that until the puck's actually dropped, because national broadcasts, and they have to drag it out as long as possible because they want to get as many ad breaks in. And the best part is it's ESPN. Yay! Something I forgot though, that ESPN and Turner Sports, or TNT, they alternate with the national coverage. So next year it's going to be the TNT panel, I imagine, that does the Stanley Cup finals and the later rounds. And then ESPN will get it for 2024, and then 2025 it's Turner Sports again or whatever. So that's pretty cool. By Mouse Ontario has blueberry-filled powdered Timbits. Ooh. Oh, toxic. Now we're talking, man. See, I feel like with things like blueberry ones, when it comes to like a sweet, like fruit flavor, I have to be in the right mood. Like blueberry powdered ones sound really good. They have these like apple pie ones or something here in the UK, which are pretty nice. And they have this one flavor of them. I can't quite pin down what the flavor is, but every time I've had them, I've been like, what flavor is that? I can't pinpoint what the flavor is, and I can't remember if it was in Canada or if it is here, because it's been a little while since I've had a Timmy's. So, oh, now you guys are just making me want Timmy's. Oh, I want a mocha ice cap so bad. Oh, but there's too many carbs. Curse me and needing to lose weight. See, like, I do alright for the most part, and then I think about all the things that I could be eating if I wasn't eating low carb, and I'm like, damn it! I've done it again. Right, so the broadcast has just begun. So I don't have a cup of tea here today, but I do have the invisible water bottle. It's back. I've got that as the backup for once my my can of Pepsi Max runs out. So, let's see how this goes. Fans are being let into the arena, or well, they have been for a while. Born in Sweden, but I live here. Was at MSG when Mike Richter's number. Oh, Yari, that's so cool, man. When Richter's number was retired in 2004. Wow, that's a game to remember, man. What was the final score of that game? Who did the Rangers play? I don't know all of the different stuff. See, like, there's some fans of teams that like go super fan into it and like, oh, I remember this, you know, like Steve Dangle, you know, where it's like I remember all of these like very particular things about my team's history. Shout out to the SDPN, by the way. I love watching that podcast. I've listened to it. I've kind of not really enjoyed listening to their Rangers Lightning coverage, because you can tell that they're not really watching the games. Maybe that's just a me thing. But, no, the rest of their coverage, absolutely love it. Like, I'm a big fan, and I actually listen to them a lot when I'm editing my videos, so... but anyway, like, I don't have that extreme knowledge, you know? I have, like, a solid amount of knowledge, I think, but, you know, I like to think I'm more of a... I have more knowledge about the NHL as a whole, or, like, really obscure, interesting facts about the NHL, or what I deem interesting, as opposed to, like, one specific team. Not to say there's anything wrong with, you know, being a super fan of one specific team. I love the Rangers. I want to see the Rangers win the cup, you know? Lost to the Wild. Ugh, really? Wait, wasn't the Wild only like 3 or 4 years old at that point? Damn it. That sucks. No, but at least Richter got his number retired, so Henrik Lundqvist gone up there with Richter as well. So Andre Palat is the first with multiple game-winning goals in the last 2 minutes of regulation in a single playoffs. Damn. Talk about clutch. Ice cold water in his veins. It's really weird seeing that there's like playoff games in Tampa in June. It must be so hot outside. Like, you can see everybody's dressed in, like, you know, summer gear. And you can see why, you know? Like, it's probably boiling outside. My God. Like, it started to get a little bit warm here in the UK. What is the temperature? Well, obviously not right now, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning, but... so yeah, it was like 23 degrees today, Celsius, which obviously isn't anything compared to other places, but for England, that's a day when everyone comes out, and, like, everyone's out in the beer gardens, you know? I'm not much of a drinker myself, so I just kind of sit at home. I kind of do that anyway. That's kind of my thing, you know? So they're talking about, well, because Mark Messier's on the ESPN panel, they're talking about his guarantee during the Eastern Conference Finals in 1994 when the Rangers were 3-2 down against the Devils. I really don't like that everybody's been hyping up this Mark Messier thing. I feel like that's just a recipe for disaster, right? It's just a recipe for disaster. Hey, Mikey, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hey, buds, hopeful here for a Rangers upset. Yes, please. Although I'm not sure my heart can take a third consecutive Game 7. The Rangers just want us to suffer. You know, like, Rangers fans, they just have to suffer. The last-minute goal last game was a heartbreaker. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Netropolis, hey, bud, welcome to the stream. Wait, you're English? Wait, what did you think I was? I thought my accent came out pretty clear in my videos. I have a lot of people. I find this so fascinating. There are lots of people when I do my videos and stuff, they're like, stop faking your English accent. I'm like, faking it? Baby, I was born with it. You know, like, snap the fingers. No, I was like, wait, I'm so confused. Frölunda, yes, the Frölunda Indians. Well, they're not the Frölunda Indians anymore. They're Frölunda Gothenburg, aren't they? I'm not quite sure what I think about their new logo. I think it's gonna take me some time to get used to, because I saw it during the Champions Hockey League live draw a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, wait a minute, what team is that? Oh, it's Frölunda, because they've changed their logo. I did quite like their previous logo. I do understand why they've changed it, but yeah, Frölunda's a solid team. If I had to pick a Swedish Hockey League team, my favourite's Frölunda from that league. I do love a bit of Frölunda. The Rangers and Leeds United. They were on was it the Amazon Prime documentary? All or Nothing, Leeds United? Was that the one they did? I don't know. Hey, Encyclopedia. No, go Lightning. You had your win yesterday. Let us win this one. We'll have another Game 7, and then I'll probably have like a stroke on stream. Who knows? Who's your football team? I don't watch football. I do not find it interesting. It's just not my thing. Like, if you're a fan of football, mad props to you. More power to you guys. But me, no, I cannot stomach it. It's so slow-paced. It's so boring. And there's like 2 or 3 interesting plays in a 90-minute match. Like, really? And then this whole thing with extra time. Like, I get that they want to have injury time and stuff, but it's so inconsistent with how long every single game is. Like, surely it just depends on when the referee wants to blow the whistle. Like, oh, you got 3 minutes of added time, but we're actually going to go to 93 minutes and 30 seconds because we wanted someone to score a goal. Like, no, just stop it at 93 minutes, regardless of who's got the ball. That's me, anyway. Isn't that sacrilegious in England? Well, it might be, but who cares? Football's boring. I'm sorry, I'm saying it like it is. I recorded a video today that I'm hoping to get out tomorrow, and I'm kind of in like a blunt honesty mood, you know? Football's boring, man. Like, once again, if you like it, enjoy it. Go ahead. Have fun. But yeah, I cannot do it, you know? Oddman Rush, you know, between you, Rob Talks, and Tree, the players do watch your content. I wouldn't say the players watch my content. I'm far too small. Like Tree's videos and Rob Talks Hockey's videos, I could definitely understand, like, whoever they're talking about watching their videos, but mine don't blow up enough to watch for them to watch my videos. It'd be cool if they did. I'd love to genuinely know or get in contact with some players that have watched my videos, because obviously, you know, like all the commentary YouTubers that once they actually have a conversation with the person they talk to, and like that they respond to a lot of the criticism, not like in a YouTube video, but like they actually message them or sit down and have a chat with them. They go like, actually, I'm not sure if I want to. I'm not sure if like that's the way I want to do it. Like, you notice that a lot of commentary YouTubers change as they go along because they're like, actually, the stuff that I say has an effect. Now, I like to think that my videos, I like to think that I'm fair in both the positives and the criticisms that I provide for a player. I can sit there and say this player's career clearly didn't pan out in the way that people wanted to in the NHL, but I also like to think that I leave them on a happy ending and a happy note and say, yeah, they might not have been an NHL regular, especially when I did my, like, the specific player story videos, or when I do those. I can do plenty more, of course. But, like, I like to think that I leave them on a good note and be like, yeah, he may not have panned out in the NHL, but that doesn't mean his hockey career was a failure, you know? And I'd genuinely love to know if there were any current NHLers or former NHLers that have watched my videos and kind of get their thoughts, because yes, it could somewhat impact the way that I do my videos, but I want to see if the way that I'm presenting it is the way it's coming across, you know? And not just from you guys watching, because obviously, like, your feedback is incredibly important, but from the people the videos are actually on. Because if they were like, no, actually, I thought that was really rude, and then I go back and watch the video and I'm like, yeah, actually, I was a little bit harsh with that, then I want to own up to that, you know? I want to, you know, take responsibility for that, for the fact that it's like, oh, yeah, I was a little bit too harsh, I might have been a little bit rude with that, maybe I should calm down a little bit with that kind of stuff. But then again, if they're like, actually, I thought your criticisms were really fair, then I'd be like, okay, like, I know that I'm onto something here, you know? Yeah, I thought you were a New Yorker with a fake accent. Yep. New York, I want a bagel. No, that's terrible. Oddman Rush, never do that again. Soccer is boring to watch. It's a game you can play, but watching it just means... Okay, Encyclopedia, that's a little bit far, but, yeah, I don't enjoy it. I quite enjoyed playing football growing up. I didn't play like in a league or anything. I just like, played for fun as a kid. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy watching it. I watched like England in the World Cup and the Euros and stuff because obviously that like sweeps the nation here. But yeah, I don't know. Oh hey, Rangers man / Oilers man, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I have said hello to everybody, that's good. The hockey guy uploaded Dustin Brown's career video today, and I thought the same thing. Like, what would he think if he watched it? Exactly, like, I love doing these videos, but I don't think just because there's the danger that the player might actually watch it and get upset with what you say, that shouldn't mean that you should have to censor your criticisms of that player, as long as they're genuine criticisms and fair criticisms. However, the way in which you present those criticisms, you could think, actually, I could present these slightly better, you know? I'd love to know. I'd love to know which pro hockey players have watched my videos either on them or about other people, and I'd love to know their thoughts on it. Because I always take the tact with these videos that, yes, they are commodities in the sense that they're hockey players and they make a lot of money and they're paid to play a sport, but they are human beings at the end of the day, and I'm not just going to go and needlessly rag on somebody. Like, the video that I'm hoping to get out tomorrow, like, I was talking about, like, this player shouldn't have been drafted at this position, it was a terrible pick. It's not so, and saying, like, this player's stats, like, they weren't good enough for where they were drafted. That's not necessarily a criticism of the player, it's just the fact that the player didn't pan out to where he was drafted, he didn't live up to his potential, and you could both criticize the player and the organization for things not working out. It's not necessarily the player's fault he didn't work out, and it's not necessarily the organization's fault for picking the wrong player, because hindsight's 2020, right? You got to go with the information in front of you at the time. That doesn't mean that there are some draft classes that are a lot worse than others. Zachary, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. And Spectric, how you doing, bud? Welcome back. Do you watch basketball at all? I watch Tree's videos on the NBA, and I watch a couple of, like, I like watching clips of Charles Barkley and the TNT panel. That's a lot of fun. But other than that, I kind of keep a fringe interest in it, if you know what I mean. Like, I see that the Celtics and the Warriors are in the NBA Finals, and aren't the Warriors up now? I feel like they are, or is it tied 2-2? I'm not sure. But yeah, the puck is going to be dropped very shortly, I would think. We've got the national anthem first, of course, but so it's another elimination game. Mika Zibanejad has 11 points when facing elimination this postseason, which is the tied for the most in a single playoffs in NHL history. So we really need him to step up today, as does Chris Kreider. He's got 15 career goals when facing elimination, which is the second most in NHL history. So if my boys could get the job done today and step up and make sure they pull a Game 7, I'd be very happy. I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Like I said earlier, yeah, tied to 2. Thank you, Deadpool. Welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for the clarification. Like I said, I don't keep up to date with it that well, but tied 2-2, fair enough. Sounds like they've got themselves a series there. Because didn't Steph Curry become like the third player, like the third oldest player to record like 40 points in a finals game or something? I saw that stat up there today. I'm not quite sure like what the relevance was, because it was Jordan, LeBron, and Curry, wasn't it? Is Capo Caco a scratch or injured? If he's not in the lineup, I imagine he's a scratch. I think that's kind of the plan. Which I'm not sure I agree with, but I mean, the Rangers need some kind of spark, right? And if Ryan Reeves coming back into the lineup, if it is Ryan Reeves coming back in, I don't have the actual audio playing from the stream, so I have no idea what they're talking about. I have no idea unless they actually show it up on the screen and go, by the way, guys, here's the information, because then I have no idea. Do you think the Rangers will force Game 7? This is such a cop-out answer once again, but I could very easily see both situations arise. I could very easily see Tampa Bay dominate on home ice once again and shut down the Rangers' offense, and Vasilevsky be absolutely incredible, like he always is, for some reason, and, win the series, take it in 6 games, job done. Then again, I could also see the desperation from the Rangers and the fact that, in elimination, in like an elimination game, they step up and Zibanejad's been great. Fox has been great. Kreider's been great in elimination games. So I wouldn't be surprised if those players stepped up and pulled a Game 7. So, yeah, third oldest to score 40 points behind LeBron and Jordan. Yeah, I knew I got it right. I had a former NHLer friend text me a video of yours where he was a sad footnote in said video. You were pretty respectful of his decline, and he was proud to be mentioned. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. Oh, Metropolis, is there a way that you could, like, DM me who the player was? Obviously, I don't want it to be, like, announced to everybody, but I'd love to know. I'd love to know who that was. And, like, if you have the screenshots of the texts, if you wouldn't mind showing me, like, that would be awesome. I'd love to know that. That'd be so cool. Is his development on track? Seems like a second overall pick would have a larger role on the team by now. I disagree. I think Capo Caco, is he where he needs to be? No. I think it's fair that Capo Caco still has some growing pains to go through. Whether we like it or not, he's still not at the point that he wants to be. But he has become a solid defensive player. He has played pretty well with the puck all series. He's added a couple of points on the board when the team have needed him to. Sure, he's not a point-per-game player that's dominating, but by the looks of it, he might not be that type of guy in the NHL. He might be more of a, and this is a very extreme circumstance and slightly different positions. He's becoming more of a Selke candidate, you know? That kind of looks like the route that he's going for right now, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot that Vasilevsky's absolutely deadly in series-clinching games. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I completely forgot that he's got, like, ice-cold water in his veins. But the puck's about to be dropped. Let's get this game underway and let's see what happens, eh, folks? For the song I sent, have you managed to fix the file for... Spectric, I have listened to it, because I listened to it a while ago. But I haven't touched it since the last stream, I'll be perfectly honest. The one thing I will say is, it seems a little bit... What's the word I'm looking for? I love it. It's a solid tune. Like, it sounds great. I'm just not sure if it's quite the mood that I want for the videos that I was thinking of putting it on, you know? Oh, a shot there by Alexei Lafreniere to start the game, and we're only 15 seconds in, so I'm just going to check this third line. So Chris Kreider's down with Philip Hedel and Barclay Goodrow on that third line, and then Dryden Hunt's playing. Like, Dryden Hunt's an okay player, but really, we're bringing in Dryden Hunt, a guy that hasn't played a game in a very long time, and he's coming in when our season's on the line. I'm not sure what I think about that. No offense to Dryden Hunt, he's a fair bottom six player. He's an okay fourth line player, but is he going to be the difference maker in this game? I don't think so. Watch him score the game-winning goal. Now that I've said that, hey, I'll take it. You know. So the shots are 1-1 so far in this game. So Tampa Bay with the offensive zone face-off win. Oh, that was a block by Mika Zibanejad. So the first line is Zibanejad with Vetrano and Lafreniere. Oh, that was a good takeaway by Brandon Hagel. Like I said at the beginning, if the Rangers lose this game, I have come to terms with the fact that the season might be over. Yes, of course I want them to win, but if you would have told me that the Rangers would have been one of the final 3 teams remaining in the playoffs, I'm content. If Tampa win this game, then they are the deserving team to go through. They have played the better hockey for the majority of the series, and I will be content with the fact that the Rangers, they came close, but not quite close enough. Nobody expected them to be here at this point, and they've proven everybody wrong from the get-go. The sky's the limit for this team, you know? They're at least a year ahead of where they were expecting to be, and yes, Shesterkin's incredible net minding is a huge reason for that, but they've got some clutch guys. The young guys have started to step up. The defensive core's looking solid for many years to come now. I think there's some good signs. There's some good signs on the way, regardless of what happens in this game or in a potential Game 7 or in a potential Stanley Cup Finals. So yeah, shots are still 1-1. There was just an icing on Tampa there. Alright, thank you. Is there any way I can DM you to see what tune you'd like to use from me? Also, amazing job on the most recent video. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Absolutely love to see more NHL Sims versus real life. Well, you're in luck, buddy. I've already started writing the next one. Right. Oh, okay. There's technically a shot on goal. Generally speaking, I detest the Rangers, but I really don't want Tampa to three-peat. So just for now, let's go Rangers. Deadpool, I respect that, man. You know, putting rivalries aside for our combined hatred of the Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't hate the Tampa Bay Lightning. I feel like a lot of the reason a lot of people hate Tampa right now is because they're so bloody good. They're just so good, aren't they? They're such a solid team. It's so irritating seeing them be so stacked. Anyways, so the Rangers have the puck in their own zone. Panarin's trying to look to make a fancy play. Panarin really needs to step up in this game. That second line with Andrew Kopp, Panarin, and now Strome still. We have seen nothing from them for a long time in this series. That Andrew Kopp needs to find his rhythm again, because my goodness, he has been so quiet. He scored 1 goal this entire series, or 1 point this entire series. It's not good enough. And Panarin needs to stop making boneheaded plays and actually, like, play north-south hockey, not east-west, you know? I know that east-west is kind of his thing, but it's clearly not working, and it hasn't worked all series, so maybe try something a little bit different, and good things will happen, you know? Is Braden Point still out for Tampa? Yes, he is, Encyclopedia. He's getting very close, although they said that he's either going to come back for if there's a potential Game 7 or the next game, or Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. It just depends on which one's first, I guess. Oh, that's an okay play by Philip Hedl, but nobody else came to help him out, so that's a bit annoying. Yeah, they were a sleeping dragon for a bit, I think. Like, I don't get why people are so surprised that they're so good. The problem is because they kept underachieving. And because they kept underachieving, everyone was like, well, okay, they're not that good then. They're, you know, they're frauds. And then they finally were like, oh, actually, we can figure this out. We just needed a global pandemic to help us figure this out. And then they're like, oh, okay, now we're great, you know? And now we're just going to keep winning cups and going to conference finals and maybe even Stanley Cup finals, you know? It's just the way it goes, really, isn't it? So we're almost 3 minutes gone. Good job by Justin Braun to come back to limit that odd man rush. Hey, who's got the puck? Is that Nick Paul? So it's the Tampa third line. It's a good play by Justin Braun. See, I saw a comment about Justin Braun online. Or I think it was on like a tweet from the Rangers that somebody mentioned. That Justin Braun, the only time, like, the fact that you don't notice Justin Braun means he's doing his job. If he makes an egregious play that, you know, costs the team a goal or whatever, or clearly puts his team at a disadvantage, he's not doing his job. It's really interesting. Oh, Jacob Trouba with a nice play. Keeping that puck in the zone. But Vasilevsky. Oh, Vasilevsky's such a killer. Still can't believe that Montreal made it last season. Yeah, it was interesting. Oh, there's a good takeaway. Oh, no. Pat Maroon with a good chance there. Right out in front. My God. So the shots are 4-2 in favour of Tampa. I mean, that was a prime scoring opportunity for Pat Maroon. Thankfully, Shesterkin stands tall and Trouba's got his helmet off. I don't know what's going on there. If they do the 3P, I'd gone early say they're the best built team in hockey history. Best built team in hockey history? No. I mean, no, because you're not saying the best team in hockey history. You're saying the best built team. Maybe. I don't know. The late 70s Islanders and mid-80s Oilers were great, but when you factor in the salary cap of 3P... Yeah, see, that's a very good point, Boo. Yeah, you do make a fair point there that obviously the salary cap you're contending with. Although, let's be honest, Tampa haven't exactly been contending with the salary cap when it comes to the postseason recently. That's not to say that their championships are irrelevant or that they're discounted because of it, but let's be honest, the salary cap hasn't stopped them. Maybe during the regular season, but, you know... I don't know. I'm not sure I buy that, you know? No Kadri for Colorado. What do you think? Well, that's going to cause some problems for their depth, but they're still incredibly deadly. Hey, it's been Viking. How's it going, man? Welcome back, dude. How you been? So, Tampa has the puck in the zone. Was that another shot on goal? Looks like it was. So, I'll give Tampa 5 shots to the Rangers 2. Rangers, you need to get the puck in deep. Like, there's too much time that you're in Tampa's zone. I'm not liking this to start the game. They've had a decent shift or two, but other than that, it's mainly been Tampa. Let's go, Laff. Attaboy. Start that rush. Dump that puck. Let's go. Okay, Lafreniere's got it. Oh, careful, Laff. It's a good thing there wasn't another player on you. Good move. Okay, Andre Miller's got it at the other point. Over to Vetrano. Vetrano with a nice shot and a lovely save by Vasilevsky. He just doesn't want to give up any rebounds, does he? Gah, wasn't Tampa like $19 million over the cap? Yeah, they were. How do they even get consequences for that? Well, because the playoffs, there's no salary cap. So Kucherov was out. I think Stamkos was out for a period of time, wasn't he? Like, a bunch of their top players were out. So, you know, The most games played over a 3-year span. The Lightning have tied the Chicago Blackhawks of 2013 to 2015. Damn. Hey, Joseph, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. It's currently 1:25 a.m. here in England. But like I said, I'll sleep when I'm dead or the Rangers get eliminated. So after today, I might get some sleep or I might not. Let's find out. Oh, that's a good shot there. Sharp angle by Stamkos, but a good save nonetheless for Igor Shesterkin. So shots are 6-3 in favor of Tampa. In favor of Tampa. Don't know why my voice cracks all the time. I don't know. Maybe I haven't gone through puberty yet. Who knows? It hurts because of how many Rangers players I wish were on my team. Or, well, just be the Tampa Bay Lightning or the Carolina Hurricanes and just trade for them all. That's what they did, and it seemed to work out for them. You too, old man. I love the content. Go Rangers. Oh, thanks, Joseph, man. Appreciate it, dude. It's very kind of you. Panarin making a good pass to Andrew Kopp. He dumps the puck in. Come on, second line. Get something clicking here, boys. Ryan Strome has 0 points this series. He had 9 points in the first 2 rounds. That's because Ryan Strome has been terrible this series. Well, the whole second line's been terrible this series. I really don't know why Gerard Gallant hasn't broken up that line of all the lines. Kopp has 1 point. Strome has 0. Oh, okay, Andre Miller. Oh, careful, Miller. Oh, okay, he manages to get the puck deep, get that line changed. Good, good. So 14:25 left to go in the first period. And the Lightning come in on a 3-on-2. That's an odd man rush. Oh, good save. Unfortunately, my team makes crap trades on the reg. Oh, damn, that sucks. Will the Canes regret the shenanigans with Kotkaniemi and the Habs? I mean, 1 year isn't enough to tell, but if it keeps going the way that it's going, yeah, they will. Oh, that was an interesting hit on Frank Vetrano. Not sure what I think about that one. Justin Braun with the puck over to Braden Schneider. Oh, that's some pressure. That's a good pressure by Alex Killorn. He knows what he's doing in that situation. Pressure the young guy. Make him make a mistake, you know? John Stoner, hey, bud, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Did you see that dude get sucker punched by the Rangers fan? Yes, I did. That was disgusting. That was so bad. Like, yeah, I was annoyed the Rangers lost too, but come on, guys. Like, grow up. I don't care if he's chirping you. Like, stop. You know? And now he's been banned from MSG, and too right. Like, he doesn't deserve to go and see another Rangers game. You can't do that to other people. Just because somebody's chirping you that their team won and they put you on the brink of elimination does not give you the right to go and sucker punch them and knock them out cold. And he also went and assaulted somebody else on the way out of the rink as well. So I think he got done for he got done for 2 different counts of assault, I believe. So yeah, serves him right. That's what you get for you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? Well, here's a chance. Philip Hedl, in he comes. Oh, that's a sharp angle shot for Philip Hedl, but a good try nonetheless. Oh, that's some good pressure. Who was that? Was that Hedl? Great back-checking pressure. Chris Kreider has the puck over. Oh, a good try. Oh, the Rangers are getting some chances here. This is what I like to see. R. Evans, hey, bud, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So pleased I found the stream. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you coming out. Excellent content. Stop it. You're going to make me blush. Here for a Yoti Stanley Cup run in 2023 for the lols. Absolutely. So, Fox has the puck. Over to Hedl. Just goes wide. So shots are 7-5 in favour of Tampa now. So the Rangers, they're having a much better shift here, and it all started with Philip Hedl. So the Rangers have 1 goal at 5-on-5 in the last 3 games. Yeah, that's not very good. Lindgren with an opportunity. Ooh, not sure about that pass to Hedl, but good try nonetheless. Tampa have to clear the puck out, but they only get it as far as the red line. And the Rangers come right back in. This is good, Rangers. But then it gets knocked out again. God damn it. New York, Boston, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh are pretty lacking in class, just overall awful sports fans, at least in the pros. I'd make the argument that every single fan base has bad apples. Like, it sucks, but that's the way it is. And yeah, everyone likes to characterize like a certain fan base and be, oh, they're so scummy. Like, every single fan base has bad apples because every single place has bad apples, you know? And unfortunately, competitive sports does bring out the worst in a lot of people. So, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I was mad that the Rangers lost game 5, you know? But I'm not going to go sucker punch a guy because of it. I'm just going to sit there and be annoyed. Like most normal human beings. Another shot there, saved by Igor Shesterkin. So shots are 8-5 in favour of Tampa. I feel like this game's opened up within the last couple of minutes or so. Strome is clearly playing hurt, which sucks. Yeah, obviously it's not great, but, you know, if he's not healthy enough to be in the lineup and contribute, and you're actually potentially a detriment to your team, maybe don't be in the lineup. I know you want to win the cup, but oh no, that's a bad giveaway to Stamkos, but luckily the Rangers managed to avoid the situation momentarily. Here's another chance for that first line. That doesn't make me feel good. Good pass by Strome, attaboy. Will the Rangers sign Kopp or Strome? If I had to pick one out of the two, it'd be Kopp right now. Like, I'm sorry, but Kopp's... I feel like Kopp at centre with Panarin could work just as well. Hey, it's Steven, how's it going, man? Back for tonight's game, cooking up some steak and making caramelised onion jam. Damn, man. You're making all these lovely meals. You're always doing all these fun things. And here I am, sitting here, wanting to fall asleep. Nah, I'm alright at the moment, I think. Oh, okay, so Tampa's had a couple more shots in this game. Shots are now 10-5 in favour of Tampa. So doubling the Rangers up on shots. They clearly want to close out this series, don't they? Luckily, Igor Shesterkin has played very well so far. Hopefully, it stays that way. Be nice if the Rangers' forwards and defence gave him a little bit more help, but we'll have to wait and see. There's a good save by Shesterkin on that play. So 10-15 left to go in this first period. We're already halfway through the first period. God damn. I feel like what happens with a lot of these games is I run out of energy after the first or second period. By the third period, I'm just like, and another shot on goal, and you know. But I'm trying my best. I feel like I'm doing okay. I don't have a cup of tea today, and I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad that I don't. I had one about 3 or 4 hours ago, and it's boiling in this room right now. So I feel like I'd literally be sweating if I was drinking a cup of tea right now. So I'm glad that I've made this decision. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Hope you're all having a wonderful time. I will say, while we're at the midway point of the first period, I do have super chats available. That is an option should you wish to send a couple of dollars my way and help support the channel. Once again, like I say, every single time I bring it up, because I know I bring it up a lot, I like to mention that the ability to donate is there in case you guys want to. But like I say, every single time, it's not compulsory. You do not have to by any means whatsoever. But should you wish to support the channel a little bit more and send a couple of bucks my way, feel free. I'd very much appreciate it, but it's not compulsory. So there you go. Are you drinking Rockstar? No, it's Pepsi Max. I don't really mess with energy drinks, to be honest. I've never really been in the mood for them. Like I've tried a couple of energy drinks. They taste horrible, and I don't really feel like they give me any energy. So I'm just kind of like, you know? I've never really been into them. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I'm worried they're going to need a shutout tonight from Shesty to win. Let's hope not, because he hasn't got a shutout in quite a while in these playoffs. Not through his fault, I would argue, through, you know, playing good teams and the Rangers defense not having his back for every single play of a game, which, you know, is quite difficult. Most career goals in the conference finals from active players. Andre Palat has the most. He has 2 more than Steven Stamkos. This guy was like a 7th round draft pick back in the day. That is how you rise above your ranking and you prove every single person that ever doubted you wrong. Mad respect to a guy like Andre Palat. I hate it that he's helped this series go 3-2 in Tampa's favour, but whether you're a fan of their team or not, you cannot deny greatness, and he is a great player. So Tampa almost keep the puck in the zone, but not quite. Adam Fox with the puck now. If you see Red Devil energy drink, try it out. It tastes like heaven and berries. What does heaven taste like? Does it taste like Red Devil energy drink? Oh, here's a chance here. Nick Paul skating down the zone. Adam Fox is with him. It's good. It's an okay defensive play by Adam Fox. Shot from the point. May have been blocked in front. Oh, there's a good chance there for Killorn. Okay, so the puck comes out. Oh, the Laval Rocket are 2-0 up on Springfield. Let's go Rocket. Atta boys. Get to the Calder Cup finals. I saw 2 Laval Rocket games this season, and it's the first year they've made the playoffs, and they're currently en route to make it through to the Calder Cup finals. So, coincidence? I think not, ladies and gentlemen. Even though he's now in Detroit. Oh yeah, Steve Eisenman's a solid general manager. Hey Nathan, how's it going, man? Also a testament to Stamkos because he missed the entire Eastern Conference Finals a few years ago. That's a very good point, Boo. Yeah, very good point. Igor Shesterkin has faced 700 shots in the playoffs this year. That is far more than any other player this postseason. Wow. Like, if the Rangers do end up winning the Cup, highly unlikely, of course, but if they do end up winning the Cup and the Conn Smythe Trophy, if anybody other than Igor Shesterkin gets it, it will be an absolute criminal act. Philip Hedl tries to make a good play in the offensive zone, can't quite pull it off. Here comes Ross Colton. He's got the puck behind the net. Oh, he's trying to make a play. Corey Perry's got it. Back to the point for Hedman. Shot on goal. That's a nice save. Oh, that was a little bit dangerous there for the Rangers, but they managed to keep it out. Shot goes wide, so shots are now 12-5. Rangers once again getting pinned in their own zone. Tampa's dominating play again. I knew that. I had a feeling this was going to happen. I'm not surprised at all. I just don't feel like there's a real sense of urgency, you know? The Rangers, they're clearly being played by they're facing off against a much stronger team on paper, and it shows, you know? We need Kreider and Zibanejad to step up. It'd be nice if we got a couple of power plays, because I saw a lot of Rangers fans arguing about a lot of the calls that weren't made last game. I don't know if I agree with that necessarily. Yes, it sucks if there's a penalty, but if they're calling it both ways, then it is what it is, you know? Trouba just about loses that puck. What is Eagles' contract? That's a good question. I can't remember. Isn't it like 5.5 mil or is it 6 mil a year for the next 5 years or something? Which, I mean, if he keeps playing the way that he's been playing this season, the biggest steal of a contract in the NHL. Even though he's still making 6 mil. Oh no, there's a good chance. Oh, that's a great play. I think that was Keandre Miller. Just tied up the player long enough. Tampa are getting some dangerous scoring chances here. The Rangers really are on the back foot. Now, obviously, they have to kind of weather the storm. They're playing away in a potential series-clinching game, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit better than this. They're not making good passes. They're being hemmed in their own zone for large stretches of this period. And especially against their top players. So the Rangers, boys, you've got to figure this out, fellas. If you want there to be a Game 7, you've got to step up. Now's the time, right? Season's on the line here, boys. If you're not going to step up now, when are you? It's an interesting pass attempt to Kevin Rooney, but didn't quite make it. Imagine making a stretch pass to a fourth liner like Kevin Rooney. Apparently the shots have gone back down to 11-5. They've taken a shot off for Tampa, but I'm going to leave it up as 12-5 because they're bound to get another shot at some point, right? Saves me a bit of work later. So Ryan Lindgren has the puck in the Rangers zone. 6.5 minutes left to go in this first period. And like I said, Tampa, they're doing a great job. Dryden, Hunt, and Zibanejad with an awful pass there at that point. Ugh. It's like they don't know where their other teammates are, which isn't a good sign. Shot attempt 7 to Tampa's 23. 23-7. Boys, I know that, you're playing in Tampa's arena in an elimination game and Vasilevsky's solid, but I'm sorry, you've got to figure this out, boys. Vetrano, he has the puck deep. Let's get some shots on goal here, and the puck goes out of the zone. Great job, boys. The Rangers are getting outplayed so far. Blimp, I completely agree with you, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I suspected that something like this might happen. Hopefully, the Rangers come away with it. 0-0. Oh, puck goes out of play. The best case scenario for me, the Rangers get a lucky late goal. The next best scenario, it's no score after the first. If the Rangers can come out of this first period without allowing a goal, they've done a very good job, and obviously it's primarily thanks to Igor Shesterkin, right? But, yeah, I just don't know. A game like this could be where the Rangers going to 7 last round versus the Bolts sweeping and the rest comes into play. That's a very fair point, Boo, actually, yeah, because obviously we talked about the rust and kind of, the Tampa Bay Lightning being a little out of rhythm within the first couple of games. That's a very good point. That's a really good point that, fatigue might kind of set in at this point. You'd like to think that it isn't, but, going to 2 straight Game 7s in a row and all of the emotions and all of the wear and tear on your body that has, I think it's just, it's tough. I wonder where their morale is at. It has to be in the tank considering how they've played since the second period of Game 3. That is an argument you can make, but at the same time, I also think that this team, they've shown all season long that they just forget about the last game. Let's move on. Let's focus on the next one. We're a team. We can do this if we all work together. And like, if they didn't have that that mentality, they wouldn't have got out of round one. Like, no quit in New York, I genuinely think is an actual thing for this Rangers team. You know, like they clearly believe they're not going to give up until the final buzzer sounds. And if that does happen this game, the Rangers will have. Look, if the Rangers lose this game, as long as they leave it all out on the ice and show that they tried their very best to win this hockey game but came up against a superior team, you can't ask for much more than that, right? It will suck that the Rangers don't have the chance to go through to the Stanley Cup Finals, but I will be content as long as they prove that they care and they tried. All you want from your team when they're facing elimination is that they try. Yes, you want to see them win, but obviously, at its very core, it's a 50-50 chance that the Rangers end up winning. They've now changed the shots to 10-5 in favour of the Lightning. So I'm going to leave it up to 12. It'll change at some point. You could be a great professional match commentator. I don't think I'd be very good. I feel like I wouldn't be able to keep up well enough. Maybe like the colour commentator that kind of helps out, but I don't know enough about the intricacies of the actual game. I like talking about all the other stuff, you know? Why is Laff on the first line? I think the first line should be Panarin, Mika, and Kreider. They used that lineup in the first round and it worked really well for them. Yeah, that's a pretty good option for them. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why Chris Kreider's playing on the third line. Wow, this is the Rangers' 20th game in the last 40 days. And May 16th to 17th was their only time with back-to-back days off. So yeah, Boo, I think you might be right. Fatigue might be setting in here now, you know? Since the playoffs started on May 3rd. Damn, Kreider had a chance to maybe crash the net. Heedle's got the puck. What's he going to do with it? Back to the point, to Lindgren. It's a good offensive zone face-off win. Fox with the puck. To Lindgren at the other side of the point. Takes a shot. Was that saved or was that deflected wide? May have been deflected wide. Philip Heedle's taken some lessons from the Chris Kreider school of protecting the puck. That's what I like to see. Yeah, Kreider's... I mean, let's be fair. Kreider's done nothing this entire series, so putting him on the third line... I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. The line combos are strange. A game like this, you've got to load the top six. Although you could also make the argument that if you load the top six, and the top six has been pretty loaded all series long, and at 5-on-5, they haven't been able to break through. If you spread out Kreider on the third line, and the way that they've been doing this so far this series, both teams have been playing their first line against their first line, their second line against their second line quite a lot. So, you know, if you have a situation where Chris Kreider's playing against the Ross Colton, Corey Perry line, it might actually work out. He might get better opportunities than in other examples. Now, that might not necessarily always be the case, but, and you could make the argument, oh, well, they'll just throw another line out. Maybe they will. But maybe if you spread the talent a little bit further. I mean, let's be perfectly honest. The way that they've been doing it for the last 3 games hasn't worked out. It clearly hasn't worked out. They scored 1 goal 5-on-5. They need to try something, right? I will never, unless it's a completely boneheaded play, like taking a player completely out of the lineup that's leading the team in points or whatever, or clearly been a solid player for them. I will commend most coaches for making like surprising changes, you know, during an elimination game. I should point that out. Questionable changes during an elimination game, because let's be honest, you lose, like, worst case scenario, you lose the game and you're out. That's the most likely scenario anyway. Oh, Lafreniere with a chance, but that's blocked in front. That's a great block. I think that's by Hedman. Oh, Keandre Miller almost keeps that in. Why would you put Kreider on the first line? Blow up your first line and put your stars on it. This game, you need your stars to show up. It doesn't matter if they have done anything so far. But yeah, but yes, it does matter, Blim. But I would argue it does matter. You know, because they have had their stars stacked on the first 2 lines, and they've done nothing. The second line's been completely silent. Oh, here's a chance for Sorelli. That's a great play by Justin Braun. The first line have done some things, but they haven't been as dominant since Game 3. Those 2 lines clearly haven't worked. Panarin, you want to put Panarin on the first line so he can make dumb mistakes against Stamkos and Kucherov? I don't like that idea. You want to put Ryan Strome on the first line so he can miss a wide open net again? I don't like that idea either. You want to put Andrew Kopp on the first line when he's only scored 1 point in this series? I don't like that idea either. You know? Why not put Kreider on the third line? like, I would make the argument that Gallant is rewarding the kid line. Yes, obviously, Capo's not playing in this game, but Lafreniere's getting time on the first line because he's played well. He hasn't been great, but he's been one of the better ones. And you're forgetting that they could just change the lines later on in the game. Don't forget that, guys. Like, if it's not working out, they can just flip the lineups, you know? Throw Panarin on that first line later on. These lines don't have to be set in stone the entire game, and yes, it might change the rhythm. Like, remember, we're only in the first period here, and if Gallant sees, actually, I'm not too sure about this first line, it hasn't quite worked in this game, they've sussed it out, then you change it for the second. Problem solved, right? That's a good point. If the Rangers are trying to get matchups, it's hard because of how top to bottom, but exactly, so you need to try and find any smidge of an advantage, right? And maybe, you know, maybe putting Kreider on the third line will do that. The Lightning have been sloppy in passing. Not as sloppy as the Rangers have been, Encyclopedia. So the shots are apparently 10-7. I may as well put it back because Tampa, in fairness, Tampa haven't had a shot in a little while. The Rangers have picked it up a little bit here. They're clogging up that blue line like Tampa's like to do against them. And the Rangers have got a few more offensive chances. Philip Heel absolutely blows a tie. That was a terrible pass by Trouba. Hedl clearly wasn't ready for it, but he throws it out to him anyway. Then the forecheck comes on. I'm still mad at Jacob Trouba for Game 3. His 3 penalties in that game screwed them royally. Yep. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed at that too, but I'd make the argument it's a 7-game series. One, you cannot, unless it's the Game 7, you can't credit one game for a reason why a team's lost. Like, you had 4, up to 7 different chances. 4 different wins you need, so, you know, it could easily cause a goal against, which would hurt them a lot if they can't score first. That's true, Blimp. That's true. That's a fair point. I'll give you that. Like, it's a fair point. But at the same time, these two lines haven't clicked. Putting Panarin on the first line isn't going to solve the Rangers' problems, in my opinion. It might do. I just feel like he's going to make stupid passes still, and Vetrano and Zibanejad might have to cover for him, and they might not be in a position to be able to do so. Oh, here's a 2-on-1. Oh, that's a great chance. What a save by Igor Shesterkin. What a save. Oh my lord, a minute left to go. Okay, Blimp, no worries, man. Thanks for coming out, dude. Appreciate it. That was a great save by Shesterkin. Like a partial break. I think that's for Brandon Hagel. Was it for Hagel? I think it was for Hagel. And he looks to get an opportunity going there, but what a great save. So we've got about 40 seconds left in this first period. Shots are now 11-7. In favour of Tampa. That's the first good chance that Tampa have had in about 5-6 minutes. Thoughts on the Trouba-Pionk trade now that both have had lengthy time with their teams? I think it was a trade that worked out for both teams in exactly the way that they needed it, to be honest. I think it worked out really nicely for him. Oh, Cop goes falling down. Manages to make a decent play regardless. 10 seconds left to go. Excuse me. Burping all over the place now. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and there we go. So the first period is done, and it's scoreless after the first. Pretty good period of hockey for both teams. Both teams had decent chances. You could see the Rangers' desperation starting to kick in towards the end of that period. Oh no, Sorelli with the chance. What a great save by Shesterkin. Sorelli can't elevate that puck enough, and Shesterkin just about gets his pad on it. What a save. What a fantastic save by Anthony Sorelli there. Oh, by Shesterkin there on Anthony Sorelli. Damn. So, first 20 minutes are in the books, folks. How do we feel about that first period? You got any questions for me? Got any things you want me to discuss during this first intermission? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think the Rangers need to do in the off-season? That's a good question. I don't think they need to do very much. Like, yes, you can make the argument, oh, they need to stack up and get ready for the playoffs. I don't think that Dryden Hunt should be a regular NHL player. I don't think Ryan Reeves should be a regular NHL player for the Rangers anymore. I think the fourth line should be Tyler Mott, Barclay Goodrow, and somebody else. Go and sign a solid fourth line player similar to Goodrow or Tyler Mott in that kind of play style and that kind of reliable player that you could throw on the third line or something like that if you need him later on. And I think you'll be set. I think you bring the kid line back, they should be solid. I think Ryan Strome's probably leaving. You re-sign Andrew Kopp, then you can have... I mean, even if you break the kid line up, right, you have Kreider, Zibanejad, Lafreniere on the first line, for example, and then Panarin, Kopp, Kakko on that second line, And then the third line, you could make it, just a hypothetical here, Philip Heatle with Brennan Othman and Will Coyle, or whatever his name is. Like, obviously, those two might not be NHL ready, but both of them have had solid postseason runs in the OHL this year, and they're getting closer and closer to being NHL players. So maybe that's an option they go for, or they sign a couple of guys, you know? And also, the defensive core's set. Justin Braun's not coming back. I feel like Zach Jones is going to make the jump to the NHL next season. And then I feel like either after next season ends, Truba's probably going to be traded, and then Nils Lundqvist is going to get promoted. And then I genuinely think there could be a possibility that the Rangers have a defensive core of Lindgren, Fox, Keandre Miller with Braden Schneider, potentially, and Zach Jones with Nils Lundqvist, or Miller with Lundqvist, and then Jones with Schneider, you know? I feel like that could be a legitimate defensive core within the next couple of years. That'd be a solid defensive core in a couple of years as well, if everything keeps going the way that it's going. Then obviously you have Shesterkin in the net. I'd actually like to see Georgiev come back. I think he really proved himself towards the second half of the season. I think he kind of showed, look, I'm not as bad as everyone's been saying that I am. I can string together some wins for this team. It took him a little while, but he finally figured it out. I don't know. I would like to see Georgiev come back. So ideally, I think you can keep Ryan Reeves. Ryan Reeves can be a fourth line player, fine. But then, basically sign another third line guy and then see how Othman and Coyle or Kuel or whatever his name is. I haven't actually heard his name pronounced, so and see if either of them are ready to get promoted to the NHL, and if that's the case, then keep rolling. Anyways, the team just reminds me you should watch the movie Basics. Samuel L. Jackson yelling at Rangers all the time. It's like an action thriller mystery. Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look at that then. Music. Hey, bud. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. They look pretty tired. I think both teams look pretty tired at stretches in that game. Yes, the Rangers didn't have a very good start, but I will make the argument that towards the end of the period, they looked much better. They found their rhythm towards the end. I'd say the first half of the period was Tampa's. The second half was more the Rangers, which, as a Rangers fan, that's positive. Luckily, they managed to come out of the first period with no score against, so that's a good sign. Now they need to keep the momentum going. They need to take it a next step. If they want to pull a Game 7, they need to find a way. They need to dig deep and find a way, right? But like I said, and like I've said several times, if Tampa ended up winning this game, I wouldn't be surprised. They are such a solid team. They're such a talented team. If they did end up winning, then, that's just the way it's meant to go. And I'll have the utmost respect for Tampa. They've played a solid series, and they've really shown the difference between an up-and-coming team and a championship team. And you've got to think, 4 or 5 years ago, Tampa was in the Rangers position, Which is crazy. It's crazy to think about, right? They were kind of the team that had everything to prove, or the up-and-coming team with a lot of talent on their roster, but they couldn't quite take the next step. So, I see a lot of similarities. It's kind of the Rangers team is kind of the potential of what could happen in the future if everything keeps going to plan. Tampa's, if everything keeps going to plan, this is where they could kind of reach, I don't think that's an unfair comparison. Let me know. Rangers can't afford everyone next year. They're going to be broke. That's very true. So they don't re-sign Strome. They re-sign Andrew Kopp because they have the cap space to do that. I think they can re-sign Georgiev. And then they re-sign Mott. I'd be happy with that. They need to get some guys on some cheap, 1 year, $1 million deals now, which is something the Rangers haven't had to deal with for the last half a decade, really, is it? What is the Rangers salary cap situation? That's a really good question. Let's see if I can look this up on the fly. Rangers cap friendly. Let's have a look if I can get this going during the stream. So the Rangers next season, they have a total of, according to cap friendly, they have $24 million of salary cap space. Are you telling me they've got to re-sign Heatle? They've got to... this is for the 22-23 season. They've already rolled it over. So they've got to re-sign Kakko, Kopp, Tyler Mott from the forward core. I think you can let Ryan Strome and Frank Vetrano walk in free agency. You don't need to re-sign any of the defensemen, You're fine on that end. And then Georgiev's a restricted free agent. And also, let's not forget that Sammy Blay's a restricted free agent. He's probably going to be coming back. They don't have $13 million to spend next year, do they? Oh, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Sorry, Music. You're absolutely correct. So they have $13 million. They can sign Kakko, Kop, Mott, and Georgiev, and maybe even Sammy Blay. I think they can do that. Maybe they make a couple of moves here or there. I mean, if they get rid of Patrick Nemeth's contract, or manage to get rid of at least half of Patrick Nemeth's contract, I think that could go a long way, because he's not an NHL player with the Rangers anymore. I'm sorry, but he's not. And there's no space for him in this lineup anymore, so get rid of him. But, you know, you sign Blay, you sign Georgiev, you sign Kakko. Kakko's not going to command that much money. You can get Andrew Kopp, I think, on a decent deal. You can get Tyler Mott on a decent deal as well, I think. I think the Rangers are okay, personally. I think they'll be alright. They might need to make a couple of moves here or there to free up some cap space, but there's some cap stuff to make a deal with the Arizona Coyotes, you know? Oh, look, the pawn bots are back. Wonderful. Managed to go an entire stream without them, and they're back. I know the stream's doing relatively well when the pawn bots show up, you know? But yeah, now that we're in the intermission, and the intermission is well underway, I will remind you, like I do every intermission, that the super chat function is available should you wish to send a couple of bucks my way and help support the channel a little bit more, or a little bit further. I would really appreciate it. You don't have to, of course, it's not compulsory. If you don't have the money or you don't want to give me your money, that's absolutely fine as well. Just want to make that clear. But yeah, feel free to send a couple of bucks my way if you want to, or don't. It's completely up to you. Kopp turned down a 5 at 4 in Winnipeg, so who knows what his demands are now. He could be looking at 6 a year, unfortunately. Boo, that is very true. Although, he hasn't really shown up in this series, so I feel like that could negatively impact him. I'm not going to say that's going to bring his value down significantly. Of course, his argument is, well, I played really well for you since the trade, and I played really well in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, so give me my money. And he could command 6 million, so that means you have another 6 million left to sign a couple of other players. Kaapo Kakko's not going to be getting that much of a raise from his entry-level contract. If he gets more than $2 million a year, I will be shocked. He has not earned more than $2 million a year in the NHL, in my opinion. He kind of wants like a 2-year or a 1-year prove-it contract, you know? Like a 2-year prove-it contract I could see with Kakko. He hasn't taken the next step in his game, which works for the Rangers' business side. I think you could get... So, say if Andrew Kopp signs for 6 million... and Kaapo Kakko at worst signs for 2. That means you've lost $8 million. That means you have $5 million left to play with, right? Are you telling me that they can't sign Tyler Mott and Alexander Georgiev for $5 million a season? I don't think Tyler Mott's going to command anything more than maybe $2 million. What's Tyler Mott's cap at the moment? Tyler Mott's cap at the moment is... his current contract, 1.25. He's not going to command more than 2 mil a season, in my opinion. He could maybe ask for it, but I don't think he's going to get more than 2 mil. And then Alexander Georgiev, could you see him commanding more than 3 million? And then yeah, there's Sammy Blay as well, but you can always go to arbitration with a lot of these guys, because let's not forget, a lot of the players that the Rangers want to re-sign are RFAs. You can go to arbitration with Georgiev and Sammy Blay and Julien Gauthier, which, funnily enough, I don't think the Rangers are bringing back Gauthier. I really wanted him to work out, but bloody Stonehands Gauthier over there can't score a goal to save his life. But say in an ideal situation, I know I'm kind of playing like NHL 22 franchise mode with this right now, but say you trade Patrick Nemeth's contract, right? Oh, by the way, Igor Shesterkin's on 5.6 million for the next 3 seasons. That's going to be such a steal. Yeah, so you get rid of Nemeth, right? He's got a modified no-trade clause, but it's not a completely no-trade clause, so that helps. Say you trade away Nemeth. That's $2.5 million that you've saved on the cap. So that brings you up to about $16 million. I think for $16 million, you could get Kakko, you could get Kopp, you could get Alexander Georgiev, and you could get Sammy Blay. For $16 million, I think you could re-sign all 4 of those players. Yes, it means that you're going to lose Frank Vetrano. It means you're going to lose Ryan Strome. So you're going to lose a significant amount of depth. But hopefully the young guns step up, right? I mean, Frank Vetrano's currently on a deal that sees him get paid $2.5 million a season. If the Rangers could get him for $3 million, maybe he comes back. Obviously, the question is, do we want our young guys to finally take the next step in the top six, or do we want to sign a top six winger? Because if they want the young guys to step up, then you don't need Frank Vetrano next season, you know? Obviously, it'd be great to have him and everything, but maybe a trade for him at the trade deadline for 50% salary retained or something, I don't know. Hey, John, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Yeah, so we've got about 5 minutes left of the intermission. Gauthier puts himself in great situations, but just can't score. It's extremely frustrating. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. What contract is Georgiev on at the moment? That's something I wanted to look up. Because I think he'll get a raise, but I don't think it's going to be by that much. Oh wow. Okay, so Georgiev's on 2.4. I don't think he's going to make more than that. I heard Sammy Blay go Blues. See, obviously, the Rangers have the situation where they've got, well, Sammy Blay's an RFA at the end of the season. But the question is, do you sign him? Because he only played a couple of games. Yari, I think Kakko will get better. I agree. I think Kaapo Kakko is finding his way in the league, and he might not be the most productive scorer, but I think he could be a really solid defensive scorer. I think that was really good. But at the same time, is he ready for a top six role? I hope he is come next season. I guess we'll have to find out. In your opinion, was the Kopp trade too steep for the Rangers? Barron would have been a lock-in for the lineup next year on an ELC, and the second just turned into a first. Was it too steep? No. Like, the Rangers have a solid prospect pool, even still, with a lot of their top prospects playing in the NHL right now. Like, Nils Lundqvist, Zach Jones, you've got Brennan Othmann, you've got Will Quill. I'm not saying they're the best prospect pool across the entire league, but let's talk about some of the players that are in the system. You got, obviously there's Bobby Trevigno. Is it Trevigno or Trevino? Obviously, he was kind of a signing out of college, but you never know, he could turn out into a solid player. You've got Brennan Othmann, you've got Will Coyle, you've got Johnny Brodzinski, who could come in and play a role. Brodzinski could be a solid bottom six guy. I actually quite liked him. You've got Vitaly Kravtsov, who might actually work out, you know? Like, he's an RFA, but say they get a contract signed, that might actually work out for them, you know? I want to see Kravtsov come back into the fold and things work out for both sides, you know? I really, really, really want that to work out for both sides. Just because I hope that both sides can come to terms and they figure it out. Because, you know, you've got guys like... So if Kravtsov works out, if Johnny Brodzinski works out, and say if Brennan Othmann works out as well, you've got guys that are stepping up, you know? I think Georgiev will go due to so many players need goalies. Just look at the Oilers. But he's an RFA. So if the Rangers qualify him, then, you know... The Rangers maybe get a draft pick out of it, and then they just have to go and sign a solid depth guy, or see if one of the guys like Tyler Wall or Adam Husker, well, they're both RFAs, but Dylan Garand or Olof Lindbom, I don't think they're quite ready for NHL time personally, but, you know, it might be a situation where the Rangers go and get a cheap backup netminder, because let's be honest, backup netminding is important, but when you've got a guy like Igor Shesterkin, who plays the majority of the games, you just need a guy to come in and get the job done every once in a while, right? I think it'll be interesting. I hope Georgiev wants to stay. Because let's not forget also that the Rangers still have a second round pick in this year's draft. They have a fourth, they have a fifth and a sixth. They don't have a first, they don't have a third, and they don't have a seventh. But in giving up those picks for a lot of the players that they signed, they've managed to create the situation that they've got a lot of players, like they managed to keep the majority of their prospects, which helps them moving forward. So I think Drury did a pretty good job recently. I watched your replay NHL history video. I like that idea. Oh, thanks, John. That's very kind of you, man. I appreciate it. Kakko on the Jesse Puljujarvi trajectory in Edmonton. I don't think that's the same, because Puljujarvi got upset and went back home to Finland, whereas Kakko's been toughing it out and learning what it takes to be a solid NHL player in the league. Like, I don't think the situations are similar at all, whereas Puljujarvi is more of an offensively minded player, whereas I'd say Kaapo Kakko's become more of a two-way / defensively minded player. So, I don't know. I'm not sure I agree with that. But yeah, so obviously if you bring up I mean, Carl Henriksson hasn't quite worked out for them, but, you know, he's still 21 years old. He's got time to figure it out. Like, yeah, let's say if Brennan Othman... I'd love to see Othman make the jump, because he had a really solid year this year. Obviously, we'll have to wait until training camp, but... I think with the situation that the Rangers have going into the off-season, they could figure this out. A lot of players aren't coming back. Greg McKegg's not coming back. I don't think they should bring back Kevin Rooney unless this is a 13th forward on like a two-way deal. I don't think Strome's coming back, and I don't think Vetrano's coming back, which are some pretty sizable losses from Strome and Vetrano especially. But, you know, you bring Kopp back, you bring Kakko back, you bring up Brodzinski to play in the bottom six, because I think he's a solid bottom six guy. Dryden Hunt can slot in as the 13th forward if need be. You know, you've got... I mean, Justin Braun's not coming back, which is fine, but I think the Rangers, with the players they've got in their system, and the guys that they have, the cap space that they have, and the players they've still got on their roster, I wouldn't be surprised if they take the next step next season. Do you have a video of you reacting to the 2020 draft lottery when the Rangers won the Lafreniere sweepstakes? I don't think. I don't think I made one. I remember jumping up in my living room and screaming with excitement because we won it. Because I'd never seen the Rangers pick first overall. But, yeah. So, the second period is about to begin, ladies and gentlemen. So, the shots 11-7 in favour of Tampa at the end of that first period. So, shot attempts 25-12 in favour of Tampa. Scoring chances 4-1 in favour of Tampa. And offensive zone time 4 minutes 58 in favour of the Lightning, and 3:36 for the Rangers. Mike, wow, I'm not going to say your full name because I feel like it's going to go horribly wrong. Because, you know, like, though, whenever a name starts with Mike and I don't quite recognise how to say the last name, I take a pause, you know? Come on, Rangers, buy some time. But welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, it's currently 2:06 a.m. here in England, but I'll stop watching the Rangers once they're eliminated, and I'll sleep when I'm dead, you know? Still think he's a good pick. Who? Kaapo Kakko? Yeah, I still think he's a good pick. I think he's developed into a solid NHL player. He's not where he needs to be, but I still think he's developed into a solid NHL player, and he's getting there. Panarin needs to shoot the puck. Yes, please. Is it light there? I know London, England is very far north. It's not light right now. Well, there's a good chance for Sorelli. Oh, a couple of good chances there for Tampa really early on in this second period. I'm not liking the look of this as a Rangers fan. No, thank you. K'Andre Miller just dumping that puck out. Good man. So shots are 12-7 in favour of Tampa now. I'll update that on the board. There's a good block by K'Andre Miller. Attaboy. Oh, no. Oh, Brandon Hagel had a really good opportunity. Where is that puck? Is that a play? Okay. So we're already almost a minute into the first period, and Tampa coming out swinging yet again. Tampa really want to shut down this series, don't they? They really want to shut down this series. Truly, as a Leafs fan, I want the Rangers to win this game, but Gary really likes the Rangers, so I'm torn here. Don't say my full name, it's for the meme. Exactly. Oh, 2 a.m. I don't think it's light there yet. No, it usually... See, the problem is, it usually gets light by the time I lay in bed after I finish these streams. It's about 4 a.m. and I can usually see the sun starting to rise outside, which isn't great, you know? This will be a goaltender battle to the end. Absolutely. Absolutely, Jethram. Hey, bud. Did I say welcome to the stream to you? I can't remember, but regardless, welcome back. So, shots are now 13-7 in favour of the Lightning. So, Tampa almost doubling the Rangers up on shots. Tampa, once again, it's a good start for them. Here comes Stamkos. That's a great opportunity for Kucherov, but a wonderful save by Shesterkin. Oh, damn. Tampa still have the puck in the zone. Bogosian with a shot, but that looks like it was deflected, or blocked, sorry, by Strome. 90 seconds gone, roughly, in this second period. Come on, Rangers. You've got to start playing some solid hockey here. Pick up from where you left off during last period. Can you do me a favour and say England is my city? I'm assuming that's from like a meme or something, because it's not correct. England isn't a city. It's a country. I don't get the reference. So the Rangers have the puck in Tampa's zone, but Chris Kreider can't settle it down. Barclay Goodrow's on it. Oh, he tried to get a pass right out in front for Heatle. That was a good defensive stick by whoever that was. I didn't quite see. My great play-by-play. Some guy makes a move. I'm not quite sure who it was. Philip Heatle. I will say this third line has done a pretty good job of keeping the puck in the offensive zone. Is there a penalty coming up here? What's going on? Oh, there's a bit of pushing and shoving. The Lightning aren't happy with Trouba. Shock. Is there a penalty being called here? There was a stoppage of play. It's not going to be a Lightning power play, is it? Corey Perry looks like he might be a little bit injured, or he's a little bit hurt on the play regardless. Oh, that was a good... I'm sorry, but that was a solid hit by Trouba, though. See, that's a shoulder-to-shoulder hit. I don't want to hear anybody say... I do not want to hear anybody say, that was a dirty hit by Trouba. That was literally shoulder-to-shoulder. So, that was a clean hit, that was a solid hit. Nice one, Trouba. Don't know why there was a stoppage of play, though. I'm not quite sure what happened there. A Jake Paul song, a British guy is in it, and one of his lines is, England is my city. Oh, damn. We have some cultured people in the live stream. It's a meme for a dumb... Oh, it's from Jake Paul. Right, okay. Okay. Is he actually ever going to fight like a proper boxer? Because doesn't he like pick on like... Doesn't like he choose really easy opponents or something? 72 hits and 50 block shots. Second and first in the NHL this playoffs respectively. Trouba's given that physical play. Come on, Rangers. Let's get this going, boys. Let's get this going. Use that hit as momentum, fellas. I assume Tampa are complaining that it should be an interference penalty or something. He's a wrestler now. Oh. I feel like the Paul brothers change their occupation every week. Like, oh, I'm going to collect Pokemon cards. Oh, I'm going to do a podcast. Oh, I'm going to box. Oh, I'm going to wrestle. Oh, I'm going to get into cryptocurrency. Oh, I'm going to become a farmer. Oh, I'm going to learn to become a doctor. Oh, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. Oh, I'm going to be a businessman. Oh, I'm going to sell... Game Boy cartridges. Oh, I'm gonna sell feet pics. Oh, I'm gonna have an OnlyFans. Oh, I'm gonna delete my YouTube channel. Oh, I'm gonna make songs about teachers. Oh, I'm gonna evade taxes, allegedly. There's another shot on goal for the Rangers. Shots are 13-8. It's almost doubling them up on shots. England is a small city in Arkansas, or Arkansas, sorry. I hate that it's written Arkansas, but it's pronounced Arkansas. Around 3,000 people. Very nice. It's also a country with many millions. Most of what I know of Jake Paul is from the Spiffing Brit and Pyrocynical. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind the Spiffing Brit, but I watched a couple of his videos recently. Like, the over-the-top Britishness he does, maybe it's just me, I find it so cringy and unbearable. Like, if that's his thing, I quite like his content. I watch a lot of his videos when I'm just like, when I'm editing or something, you know? Like, not so much recently, but like 6 months ago, I'd watch a fair number of his videos. But just at this point, I was watching one of his Tropico 6 videos recently, and he was so, like, over the top, like, colonial British man. I know that's part of the act, but I was just like, I can't stomach this for longer than 5 minutes. And, like, if people genuinely think that's what people from England are like, you have no idea. Like, no idea. You're more likely to come across like a roadman chav than you are someone like the Spiffing Brit. Oh, that's a good save by Vasilevsky. Kevin Rooney and Zach Bogosian pushing at it. Okay, what was that hit from Belmar? Yeah, I get you're wanting to clear the net and everything, but you don't have to cross-check a guy in the back and make him fall over. Like, dude, come on. Look, the thing with these players is, if you're gonna start stuff, look the player in the eye when you do it. Come on. That's just like a respect thing, right? Like, if you're gonna start a fight, at least, like, have the balls to look the player in the eye when you do it. Don't do this, like, offhand stuff. So I believe it's a 4-on-4. Kevin Rooney and Zach Bogosian, I believe, are going off. Oh, no, sorry. Sergachev and Rooney, I believe. Just lip read Kevin Rooney say, "Are you effing kidding me?" They are not. Like the streamer. Thanks, John. Appreciate it, man. So 16:31 left to go in the second period. I'm gonna sell feet pics, stuff you would never think you would hear by Old Man Rush. No, I was saying it from the Paul brothers' perspective, not from my perspective. You ain't getting pictures of my feet; they're disgusting. You don't want to look at my feet. That's why Britain lost the American Revolution. Look, hey, look, I'm happy you guys got independence. Like, enjoy it. And let's be honest, judging by the state of that country right now, I wouldn't want my country to own you guys anymore. Oh, that's a good play by Zibanejad on the 4-on-4. But I mean, it doesn't really amount to much. But it was a good momentary play. We got a 2-on-3 developing here. Cernak's got the puck, goes round the net, passes it back to Sorelli, over to McDonough. McDonough with the dangle. Oh, that was close. Pass back to Cernak. Cernak takes the shot, tries to look for a deflection by Sorelli, but doesn't quite get it. Kreider's got the puck, moves it to Ryan Lindgren, back to Adam Fox. Let's go, Foxy. Oh, that would have been a lovely pass. Doesn't quite make it, but it would have been a lovely pass. I'll give Tampa credit. They're getting their sticks in those passing lanes. Delivering solid commentary and some zingers. All round solid, man. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I try my best. I like to think that the live streams are more of, like, me in general, as opposed to, like, a lot of my videos are obviously scripted and have a lot of research to do with them, and I have to try and make them as, like, succinct and to the point as possible. Whereas my live streams, I can just kind of ramble on and show a little bit more of, like, me. So, I'm glad some of you are enjoying it. That's great. It'd suck if you didn't. I found out recently that Boris Johnson can technically run for president of the USA, and I kind of want him to do it for the memes. Trust me, as someone who lives in a country with him as the Prime Minister, don't do it. No, you don't want that. It's a bad idea. Oh, there's a good shot attempt. Who was that from? Panarin. That was a good... Panarin, you need to shoot the puck, dude. He shot it, and that was a good attempt. So shots are now 13-10 in favour of Tampa. These damn onions have been in the pot for 45 minutes. They still have water coming out of them. I'm going to be up till midnight cooking damn onions. Steven, are you complaining about being up till midnight? I'm sorry, I'm gatekeeping staying up late. I'm gatekeeping it, and I will gaslight you. Oh, there's a decent opportunity there for Sergachev, but it's blocked by Trouba. There's a good block there. And there's a save. There's a sharp angle shot, and a save by Shesterkin. So 14 shots to 10 in favour of the Lightning. So, we've got 14 minutes and 18 seconds left to go of this second period. We're approaching the halfway point of both the period and the game. And, still no score. Another defensively minded matchup. So, here we go. Barclay Goodrow with the face-off, and it's won by the Rangers. Let's go, boys. Let's hustle. Hedel and Lafreniere. Ah, have they brought back a semblance of the kid line? Looks like it's Barclay Goodrow with Hedel and Lafreniere. Is that like an icing call, or is that a legitimate line that they're working with here? Fox with the opportunity. Lindgren has it, excuse me. Hedel with the pass. Don't know where that went, but Lindgren's got it. Good man. Oh, that's a good play by Lindgren, keeping the puck in. Gatekeep and gaslight. I can't hear you over these damn onions. Good pass. Hedel with the shot. Oh, that's a good save by Vasilevsky. It wasn't the hardest shot, but a good try nonetheless. So shots are now 14-11. 13:42 left to go in the second period. Rangers seem to have stabled out. Yes, the Rangers are playing a much better game. Since that hit by Trouba on Corey Perry, and since that pushing and shoving match by Rooney and Bogosian, they're kind of asserting they're throwing their weight around a little bit. That's what I like to see. They need to do that. They need to start getting under some of the players' skin, because Tampa are good at it. The Rangers need to learn to be good at it too. That's how you win. You have to win the mind game as well as the physical game, right? Will the first score win the game? Potentially. Potentially, the first goal of this game could end up being the only goal of this game. I mean, we'll have to wait and see, obviously, but I wouldn't put it past this game. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a 1-0 game. Tampa have had several something-nothing games in elimination games recently, so here's hoping that the Rangers can be the team that scores first and get the job done. I saw Lafreniere play against Russia in 2018 during the CIBC Canada series. It was really cool. A buddy brought me a ticket for my birthday. Sadly, he was invisible that game mostly. Oh, that sucks that he was invisible, but he was still a year under being drafted, right? So, Look, Lafreniere does a lot of good stuff away from the puck, and he might not be the most flashy player, but I still think his experience this postseason will go leaps and bounds for him next season. I will be genuinely surprised if Hedel, Kakko, and Lafreniere don't take great strides forward next year. Not only because they could have the opportunity to play higher up the lineup, but also because they have proven themselves when playing together to be a solid unit for the Rangers for the majority of the playoffs. Like, they were a huge catalyst for the Rangers taking down some pretty formidable opponents in the Eastern Conference. So, you know, sure, they've still got a long way to go. That too, and Russia played their top guys that season. Well, there you go then. There you go. The need to keep a better neutral zone push, so the Lightning have to play back. Absolutely, Stephen. I completely agree with you, man. Completely agree. I just hope that the Rangers win this game, so then I can come back in 2 more days and watch my heart be broken when the Rangers get eliminated in 7 games. I feel like if this goes to 7 games, I want to give the Rangers the advantage, but I could very much see Tampa winning this game. I hope it doesn't happen. I could see either team winning this game. I really hope it's the Rangers that win and not Tampa, but if Tampa do end up winning this game, you've got to give them mad props. You know, you've got to give them the respect they deserve. There's a reason they are at this position again, and there's a reason they've played such dominant hockey so far. But anyway, go Rangers go. Damn right, Mike. So the Rangers scoring chances 7-2 in favour of Tampa, apparently. I feel like the Rangers have had a few more scoring chances than that, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go. So 13:20 left to go in this second period. Shesterkin with the play behind the net. Gets it to Adam Fox. Adam Fox over to Ryan Lindgren. Lindgren has the puck, moves it back to Fox. Back to Lindgren. He dumps the puck in. Andrew Copp looks to go in on the forecheck. Adam Fox pinches in. That would have been... Oh, okay. That's an okay situation, but Tampa managed to get it out. Rangers aren't getting enough possession. Hey, Windy City, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Here's a chance. Panarin. That's blocked. So it looks like it's Panarin, Zibanejad, and Kopp out there at the moment. Hey, I do stuff. Welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're having a good evening. How you doing? I'm doing okay. How are you? Will any team besides the Blues beat Colorado this postseason? Yes. Whoever is going to the finals of these two teams, whether Colorado win the cup or not, their opponent will win at least one game. I don't want to see a sweep in the finals. A sweep in the finals is the most boring thing you could possibly have. The 2 best teams that have had to defeat some of the strongest teams in the NHL, well, you know, like, you want to see that be a 4-game sweep? No, I want to see, like, competitive hockey. I want to see it go to 6 or 7 games, you know? That's the whole point. It's a good face-off win by Anthony Cirelli there. One thing the Rangers really need to do in the offseason... Here's a chance for Zibanejad. Oh, just whistles wide. So they've gone back to the Kreider, Zibanejad, Vetrano line. I mean, if it works, it works, but they had a good opportunity there, so I'll give them that. Good save by Shesterkin. Odd thing that still stings with me, that Game 7 disallowed goal for Toronto was called interference. I don't see how. I watched a lot of hockey in that and wasn't wearing Leaf shades that play. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, unfortunately, there can be calls that can make or break a series. I'd make the argument that, I mean, Toronto could have shut down the series like several games before, or in Game 6, shut it down. Like, you want to be considered a solid team, shut it down. Honestly, Rangers winning the cup would be insane. I would be here for it, stuff, you know? I would love that. Can you tell why? But, no, I mean, it's unlikely, but no quit in New York, never say never, right, boys? Oh, ESPN have run out of new graphics to give us. They're showing us again that the Rangers have had 1 goal at 5-on-5 in the last 3 games. Yes, we know the Rangers have sucked these last few games. You don't have to keep reminding us. Twitter does that for us anyway. McDonough with a good keep in. But Justin Braun moves the puck out. Back to Braun. Justin Braun leading the rush. Let's go, boys. It's interesting because it's the only time I've watched a pick play and said that should be called before it was. I think it was a fair call. See, that's the thing. Most calls are subjective, right? I'm okay with whoever wins as long as it's not Tampa. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Tampa won the cup again because they'd do something that we haven't seen for like 40 years. And also, the Rangers will have lost to the cup champions, which, you know, I'll take some solace in that fact. Not very much, but I'll take some. So the Rangers may not have had many scoring chances, but the total time of offensive zone time isn't that different between the two teams. There's a minute difference. Just over 6 minutes for Tampa, just under 5 minutes for the Rangers. So it's really not that different so far. You think that's bad? Think about Oilers fans right now. Hey, Akiwi, welcome to the stream, bud. That's a very fair point. It's a very fair point. Careful. Do they manage to get it in? Ross Colton with a good play. How has he still got that puck? There's a good opportunity. Lovely block there. I don't know who blocked that, but lovely play. Come on, Lafreniere. Get that puck, son. He tries to pressure the player, but doesn't quite get it. The stats are pretty even. Yeah, I mean, this has been quite a back and forth game so far. Adam Fox with the puck. Careful to try not to make too fancy of a play. Ah, Goodrow. If he connected with Lafreniere there, it would have been a lovely opportunity. But the stick of Tampa, they're doing a good job here. But the ice has different marks in this game. Yeah. Horrible feeling is losing to a team in the first, then that team gets beat afterwards. Oh, yeah. Because you think, oh, what could have been? But, you know, sometimes that's just the way the playoffs go, right? Oh, that's a lovely keep-in. Oh, no, wasn't it keep-in? Oh, I thought he kept it in. Always got to feel bad for teams that are swept. Yes, you do. So the shots are 15-11 still in favour of the Lightning. Oh, Lafreniere. Oh, did Lafreniere hit Hedman up high? Oh, Hedman's not happy with that. Breaks a stick on the bench. Damn, dude. Did he actually elbow him? If so, Lafreniere, that's not cool, man. I hope Hedman's okay. Like, legit. Like, I don't want to see any of Tampa's players get injured. I don't want to see any more players get injured. It's definitely big in American sports, going to a state with no state income tax. Oh, yeah, for sure. Victor Hedman, 102 career playoff points for this series. Damn. Oh, here's a good chance. Ah, just that stick check, man. Tampa's so good at those stick checks. They just know where to put the stick in the offensive and the defensive zone. They just create those opportunities. Tyler Mott. So this fourth line's trying to generate something. They've got the puck in the zone. Shots by period, it's 4-4 for either team. So, yeah, in terms of the shot category, it's been pretty even so far. But let's see how this goes the rest of this period. We're halfway through the second period, halfway through the game, ladies and gents. Who's going to score the opening goal? Hope it's the Rangers. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, is it going to happen? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, here's a chance. Oh, that's a great chance there. Oh, I'm not sure what I think about Dryden Hunt doing that. Or which player was it that threw Pat Maroon into Shesterkin? Like, you shouldn't do that, man. Like, don't injure Shesterkin like that. I know you wanted to try and get him out of the crease, but come on. Come on. Also, Oddman Rusher took a vacation to Quebec a while back. Yes, I did. And saw some Laval Rocket games. Yes, I did. They're playing against Springfield in the East Final, but they're struggling. No, they're not. The series is tied 2-2 and Laval are winning Game 5. What are you talking about? They're struggling. What are you talking about? They're struggling. Let me just check flash scores. I want to double check that they're still winning Game 5, because when I saw it about an hour ago, they were winning, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 2-1 to Laval in the third period, Mike. What are you talking about, dude? Harvey Pinard with a pair of goals again. He's killing it in the postseason. And then James Neal gets a point. Yeah. Yes, it's Game 5 of the conference finals in the AHL playoffs, and the Laval Rocket, it's their first ever trip to the playoffs, I might add. If things keep going the way they're going, there's only 9 minutes left to play. Laval could be one game away from the finals. So, yeah, they're doing fine, Mike. Come on, man. Come on, Mike. Come on, you think I wouldn't know that? I'm only messing with you. But there's a commercial break, and now that we're at we're just gone past the halfway point of the second period and the game, I will remind you that super chatting is an option should you wish to send a couple of bucks my way and help support the channel a little bit further. You know, I'm staying up till 4 AM since Game 7 of last round. I've stayed up to watch all the games in the entire playoffs for the Rangers. I think I went early to bed once for one of them, so yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you sent a couple of bucks my way to support the channel. But once again, like I always say, you do not have to by any means. It's not compulsory. Don't worry about it if you don't want to or you can't or anything like that. But the option's there. I like to remind you guys, just in case you want to send a couple of bucks, support the channel a little bit, and kind of, you know, support these streams. But no, feel free. James Neal is trying to justify his career. Not at all. he wants to keep playing. He's probably still... I mean, he's probably still getting paid a decent amount of money to keep playing. So, you know, why not, man? He's already got a bunch of money saved in the bank. Why not try and win a couple of championships before you're done, you know? Wait, you don't sleep and set an alarm for the game, no? I get up at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon because of these games, to be fair, but at the same time, no, I stay up till 4, 5 o'clock. Then I sleep until like midday. And then I'm up making videos. Or just chilling and playing video games, depending on the day. So there you go. Hey, Zane, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. But yeah, feel free to super chat, guys. You don't have to, but feel free. I would really appreciate it, but no pressure. Like, I don't want you to think I'm the type of person that's like, oh my god, oh, Hedman's had to go to the locker room. That's not good for Tampa. Is that because that hit from Lafreniere? Ugh. Don't get me wrong, Laf should not have tried to make that hit. Yes, obviously, you could make the argument, oh, but he committed to the hit and then Hedman, like, started to move out the way. I feel like he was too far away for that to make any difference. Laf shouldn't have, like, led through with that hit, personally. Someone should super chat some dollars to buy him a pint. I mean, I don't drink, personally, but, hey, I'll take the beer money, why not? Andrew Kopp with a decent play. Oh, come on, you bump him after that? I feel like that should be interference, but I don't know. Oh, man, Russ is a solid dude working his tail off for content. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I try my best. Stamkos with the puck. Oh, and Steven Stamkos scores! Oh, a long shot away. Oh, no! Shesterkin lets off a softie. And Tampa are up 1-0. Oh, I mean, I really hope that isn't the game, but damn. I mean, the Rangers have struggled to score against Vasilevsky. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, if there's any time for you to super chat and cheer me up, now's the time to do so. Hey, you peaked. How's it going, man? Hey, you blimp. Hey, your encyclopedia. Thanks for the $2 super chat, man. That was not a good goal to give up from Shesterkin. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. Like, I don't want to blame Shesterkin if they end up losing this game. That is a soft goal to give up, because especially all of the godly saves that he has made during this postseason, like, we wouldn't be at this point without them. So part of me's like, I don't want people to pile on Shesterkin if they lose this series, but like, ugh, that's not a good one to give up. That is not a good one to give up. So the shots are 17-11 in favour of Tampa, and they come back in on the attack again. Rangers, show that you care. Do something, please. You're struggling to even get possession in the offensive zone now. Let's go. Make something happen, boys, please. So the first line's out there. Kreider, Zibanejad, Vetrano. Oh, that's a sad goal to give off. Oh, that's disappointing. Somebody's gloves come off. Whose glove is that? Lightning struck. Yes, it did. Whose glove came off? Put it back on. We don't see your naked hand. Hopefully the Rangers come back into this. I mean, I like them too. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but oh, what a goal. Oh, what an unfortunate goal. Credit to the Rangers for this season, no matter what happens this game. Completely agreed, man. Completely agreed. But yeah, that top line. This is why you should never be comfortable with any goalie, as every single one of them can give up a softie. I mean, surely you've got to feel comfortable with a goalie at some point, right? Just because they let up a soft goal. Like, I'd make the argument, if the Rangers had done a better job at 5-on-5, then, you know, they might be up by a couple of goals. And giving up a softie, it could change the momentum of the game slightly, but it might not be the killer. Zach Bogosian is getting far too many, like, breaks in the offensive zone this series. Dude's a third pair defenseman, and he's rushing on the breakaway like he's Wayne Bloody Gretzky. What's going on here? They did better than the Leafs, and the Rangers had no expectations. Exactly, you know? Nobody expected the Rangers to get this far. I was just happy for them to be in the playoffs again, to be honest. Doesn't mean I don't want them to go through to the finals. That'd be nice. Shot attempts, 19 for the Rangers. Apparently 41 shot attempts for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're not even at the end of the second period, boys. Oh, jeez. Rangers, come on. You just show me that you care and you want to battle for this, please. Strome with a chance. Oh, what a surprise. It's deflected off a defenseman's stick. Shock. So the Rangers get another shot on goal. The shots are now 18-12 in favour of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yeehaw! The Tampa Bay Lightning! God, letting Zach Bogosian just walk into the zone like that. Shesterkin with a lovely save, though. Give him credit. Shesterkin is the only reason the game isn't 4-0 so far. Joseph, I agree with you, man. Could very easily be a stacked score for Tampa. Especially considering that the Rangers are not getting anything. Well, they've had decent runs, but they just need to do better, man. Like, come on. Ryan Strome can't win a face-off to save his life. Puck goes out of the zone, so no offensive zone pressure for the Rangers here. I just like to see him score a goal when the game's still close, you know? Strome with the pass. Don't know who he's passing to. Ryan Lindgren with a shot attempt, but is blocked in front. God, this is a championship caliber team, ladies and gents. They know what they're doing. This Lightning team, man, they're solid. They know what they're doing. They've shaken off that rust early on in the series, and they're looking good, boys. They're looking good. Let's go, boys. It's a good attempt there. Jan Ruta, first pair right-hand shot defenseman. Who would have thought? I don't see Victor Hedman out there right now. I think Victor Hedman's still in the locker room. Scoring chances tonight. Apparently Tampa have had 10. The Rangers have had 2. Come on, Rangers. You got to find a spark here at some point, right? Let's see how this goes. Oh, a player's gone down for Tampa, and oh, there's a power play for Tampa. Oh my goodness. Rangers, you're going to throw this away, boys. I mean, they didn't really have control of the game to begin with, but you're going to throw it. I mean, it's moments like this where you look back at Game 3 and you're like, oh, that last-minute goal by Palat really sucks now, doesn't it? But you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, yeah, that was a bit of a... There was a high sticking on Panarin, I believe, was the call. Let's have a look at the call. Panarin. Yeah, that's a high stick. That's a high stick any day of the week. Like, it sucks that I mean, it bounces off the player's stick, so, like, I'll give him that. But still, like, stick hits the face. Stick hits the face. You gotta call a penalty. Fortunately, that's the way it goes, and, like, I'll give the refs credit. They gotta call that, right? It hit his visor, mainly. Yeah, but it's still a high stick, like it's a stick to the face. Yeah, but a penalty nonetheless. So, yeah, exactly, you know? So, this is a big kill. If Tampa go up 2-0, I genuinely think the game is there. It is done. If the Rangers manage to kill it, let's hope they get some momentum on it, you know? So, Sergachev with the puck to Kucherov at the right face-off dot. To Palat, to Kucherov, to Palat, the spin play, and the Rangers managed to clear it. Well done, Rangers. Good job, fellas. Atta boys, Rangers. But Tampa looked to come back in the zone, but it's offside. 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go in Tampa's power play. It's an offside call, so the puck's moving out. There's somebody wearing a New York Islanders jersey to the game. Wow, okay. Like, I know you're trying to, like, bring forth what you want to happen in the world, but damn, they didn't even make the playoffs, you know? This is making me nervous already. I mean, it wouldn't be New York Rangers hockey if it didn't make its viewers nervous for most of the playoffs, right? Like, if we're not having palpitations, then the Rangers haven't done their job right, you know? So, face-off win by Tampa, but goes all the way down to the Lightning zone, so that's good. Managed to kill off some time there. Oh, the Springfield Thunderbird have managed to tie the game against Laval. Fair play to them. So another game looks like it's going to OT. Unless there's a last-minute goal. I remember I was cheering for the Islanders and they lost Game 7 1-0 on a soft goal, and the Canadians lost 1-0 on a soft goal, both in the second. Yeah, I feel like I feel as if that's what we have here. Let's hope not. But yeah, I mean, you know, ugh. Ugh. Right, here we go. Stamkos with the puck. 30 seconds left to go in this penalty kill. A shot there by Sergachev. Glove saved by Shesterkin. Atta boy. So shots are 19-12 in favour of Tampa. And there's one goal separating it, ladies and gents. And unfortunately, the opening goal goes to the hometown Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, yay. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Oh. It would be a shame if that soft goal was the difference in this game. Come on, Rangers, pick up your goaltender. Exactly, like, Shesterkin's literally doing everything he can. You cannot, like, get mad at him for one soft goal when you have given him very little help at any other point on the ice. You have not helped him offensively. You have not helped him defensively, you know? Let's go. Come on, Rangers. So, by the looks of it, they might kill off this penalty. 9 seconds left to go. 5 seconds left to go. Tampa have an opportunity. Oh, save, and the penalty's killed, so fair play. You know what? What if the Rangers just put the puck in the goddamn net? What would happen? Well, then the game would be tied. That'd be nice. But, oh, here's a good chance for Andre Palat. Oh, that's a hand pass. Good save. Rangers look to make the breakout. Oh, come on, Rangers. You've got to be good. You've got to get that puck, like, away from your blue line. Killorn with a great opportunity. Oh, the Rangers are crumbling under the pressure here. My goodness. There's a block shot. Here we go. Here we go, Artemi Panarin. Let's go, son. Oh, of course he circles back. Oh, good chance. Of course it's blocked in front. Ah, come on, fellas. The shots are 22-12 in favour of Tampa. Justin Braun gets the puck in deep. 11 shots to 5 in favour of Tampa. Philip Hedl tries to score. Who scores the tying goal for the Rangers? Well, at this rate, I'm not sure there is going to be one, DJ. I mean, I hope so. I feel like it's going to be somebody like Zibanejad if it is. I mean, you'd like that. The puck's literally right there, boys. Come on. Forecheck pressure. Nope, they get the puck cleanly out. Great job. Oh, here's the pressure by Philip Hedl. Hedl's had a pretty good game so far. I'll give him credit. He's played okay. Zibanejad, Hedl, and... Oh, no, Hedl's going off, so... they've got a bit more of a kid line coming back out. Trouba sends the shot on goal, but doesn't quite work out. Okay, Andre Miller's got the puck in the neutral zone. We've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of the second period, sorry. Don't know why I keep saying the first period. Jacob Trouba whiffs on the pass. Come on, boys. Defense, let's figure this out. Stop making terrible passes near your blue line. Let's go. Think of all the opportunities you could potentially have if you actually pass the puck properly. That's like Hockey 101, boys. Come on. I don't care how much Tampa are pressuring you. You're NHL players. Learn to make a proper pass. Please. So yeah, shots are 22-12 in favour of the Lightning, and it's 1-0. Just under 3 minutes left to go in this second period. And, is there an icing call on the Lightning here? I'm sorry, but people that stand up when there's nothing happening or, like, during the play, sit down. The people behind you want to see what's going on. Sit down. You're not special. Responsibility falls on the big three forwards, cried Zibanejad, Panarin. Gotta step up. Boo, I agree with you, man. They've got to step up, but will they? That's the question. Be nice if they did, but 12 shots on goal is horrible. I would say that's more a testament to how well defensively Tampa's played. I said, like, they can open up things and start racking up the shots on goal, but they can also shut down the opponent. They have solid defensemen in this lineup. And then Vasilevsky. You have to go through Hedman, McDonough, Bogosian, and then even after all of that, if you manage to somehow get past those players, you then have to go up against Andre Vasilevsky, which, you know, good luck, right? So yeah, it's both a testament to the Rangers just not finding their game and to Tampa just playing so well defensively in this game. They've literally put on a masterclass, a clinic on how to play defensive hockey. Andre Palat with an opportunity. Oh, careful there, boys. Careful there, boys. Right, let's go, Rangers. Okay, Andre Miller dumps the puck in. Apparently they've got another shot on goal at some point. Oh, here's a chance. Vetrano with an opportunity. Zibanejad can't quite he's handcuffed on the shot. Can't quite make anything happen. Kucherov has the puck deep in the zone. 1 minute 43 left to go in this second period. Kucherov tries to get the puck behind the net, but it bounces over his stick. McDonough pinches in. Has Hedman had another shift in this game? I haven't seen him for ages. I haven't really been paying attention, to be fair, but Zibanejad with an opportunity. But just gets taken away. Oh, here's a good chance for Sorelli. It's a good drop pass for Killorn. Good defensive stick by Adam Fox. Then they can't get the puck out cleanly. Like, you wonder why you're not getting any opportunities, boys. You can't get the puck. You can't make a clear breakout from your own zone. It's so disappointing, boys. Like, figure it out, please. You stand there puck watching the entire time and you're like, well, why can't we get any good rushes? Because you literally just keep giving the puck to Tampa. So shots are 23-13 in favour of Tampa. 50 seconds left to go in this second period. Oh, the Rangers finally have the puck and they actually get it past the blue line. My God, well done, fellas. But then, you know, they get it deep and can't really do anything with it because they have to make the line change. Trouba's looking to make a play, can't get it cleanly out of the zone. Kevin Rooney looks to make a play, can't get it cleanly out of the zone. It's a masterclass on how the Lightning are good on the forecheck and they're good in their own zone too. Oh, here's a good chance. Tyler Mott with an opportunity with 17 seconds left. Trouba with the puck at the point. He takes the shot. Oh, looks like it was blocked in front. Nick Paul with the chance. Good stick by Ryan Lindgren. And 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and 0. And there we go. So, at the end of the second period, it is currently a 1-0 game for the Tampa Bay Lightning. The captain, Steven Stamkos, is the difference maker so far. Captain stepping up, you know. So there we go. So shots are, according to the NHL app right now, 23-13 in favour of the Lightning. Low volume shots in elimination games are a recipe for disaster. Absolutely. Like, you can't fault the Tampa Bay Lightning's game plan. They're getting the job done here. It's going to be a tough ask for the Rangers to come back in this game. But let's see. All right, everyone start praying to the New York Ranger gods. Look, if the next 20 minutes is the end of the Rangers season, I'll accept it. I'll be disappointed, but I will accept it. They have clearly been outplayed by a better team for the majority of this series. Look, nobody expected the Rangers to be here. Would I love it if they go through to the Stanley Cup Finals, if they pull a Game 7, all that stuff? Of course I would. I'd be rooting for them every step of the way. But if it does happen that they are eliminated in this game, then I feel like the Rangers should hold their heads up high. They really gave it a good run this postseason and did far better than anyone could have expected. And they were beaten by a better team. I think that's just the way you've got to look at it. Unfortunately, the Rangers just weren't good enough. They weren't good enough for a whole 6 games, potentially 7 games. But, you know, sometimes that's just the way it goes. Sometimes you just run into a team that's better than you, and they win. This is how you reacted after Game 3, alright, no sweep, but we've got this Game 4. Here we go, Game 5. Oh, great, Rangers are done. I said whoever wins Game 5 is probably going to win the series, so, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa won Game 6. They have dominated the Rangers since Game 3, since, like, Period 2 or Period 3 of Game 3. Are we surprised that the Lightning are up in Game 6 and could potentially go back to the Stanley Cup Finals? They're a better team. Like, they're much further ahead in their championship cycle. They're a better team. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you guys. Like, yes, for you Rangers fans watching this, it would suck if the Rangers didn't get through. Absolutely. I'm right there with you. I would be so bummed out. But at the same time, you've got to remember that Tampa are here for a reason. The Rangers are the young, scrappy team that, you know, they're the underdogs that nobody expects anything of. And they're running up against the team with all the pressure of the world on their shoulders. And they're somehow still managing to weather the storm. That's impressive. And yeah, the Rangers came back from a 3-1 deficit and a 3-2 deficit to make it to the conference finals. They're one of the final 3 teams in the league this season. If you want to tell me that the Rangers, like, it's not good enough what they've done this year, I'm sorry, I disagree. Yes, they came 2 wins away from the Stanley Cup Finals. They came 6 wins away from the Stanley Cup. Obviously, if the Tampa Bay Lightning do end up winning this game, there's no Game 7 or anything. But look, Tampa are a clearly far superior team. It's okay to accept that. That's fine. You're not less of a Rangers fan for going, the Rangers really are playing a far superior team in this round, aren't they? You know? Like I said much earlier in the stream, Tampa Bay, to me, is what the Tampa Bay Lightning, to me, are what the Rangers are if things go the way that they're supposed to over the next few seasons. Let's not forget that in 2018 or 2019, Tampa got swept in the first round with the core of players that they have right now. Let's not forget that. So they've had their growing pains too. They made it to Eastern Conference Finals. They made it to the Stanley Cup Finals in 2015 with a lot of this core. And they couldn't make it. You know? So let's not pretend that Tampa are suddenly this incredible team that came out of nowhere. They had to suffer for years before they got to this point. And I feel like if everything goes to plan for the Rangers, they could, in 4-5 years, they could be winning cups. You know, obviously I'd like it to happen sooner, but if we're making a direct comparison between the two, I think this New York Rangers squad, or the squad that they're building at the moment, is what the Tampa Bay Lightning is. Like, Tampa Bay right now is what the New York Rangers could potentially be if everything goes to plan, or 95% of the moves they make and the decisions that happen go their way. Which, let's be honest, that's a bloody exciting position to be in, right? That's really exciting. Like, the best is yet to come for this Rangers roster, right? You make it through to the Eastern Conference Finals with a roster which has an average age of 27. Most of these players haven't played in the playoffs before. And they're already through. Regular season doesn't matter, Nathan. And yes, the Rangers had home ice advantage because they had the better regular season record. But if you were telling me that the Rangers weren't the underdogs in this series, I would call you mad. The back-to-back Stanley Cup champions are always going to be the team that's favoured. Every single time. So yeah, and the Rangers have been the underdogs all postseason. So I think the Rangers have a chance to come back. If they play with desperation and they play their game plan, they manage to break through the Lightning. I genuinely think that the Rangers could come back in this game. Do I expect it to happen? Not really. I'd like it to happen. But I think Tampa, they will just shut this game down and get the job done. They're just that good. And hey, maybe I'm jinxing Tampa. I'll take it. No complaints here, you know? But still, regardless of the outcome of this game, it's been one hell of a series. Tampa have been the better team, and in my mind, they deserve to go through. And I've got to say that it was a hard-fought series, and the Rangers had one hell of a postseason. It's been one roller coaster ride from start to finish, if this is how it ends. But I've loved every second of it. So, it's the first time we've watched the Rangers in the postseason in half a decade. And the best is yet to come for this team, you know? That this team is nowhere near their potential. They're nowhere near their ceiling. And they're making it to the Eastern Conference Finals and coming 6 wins away from the Stanley Cup at this point in time. Best is yet to come, boys. It's going to be fun. We've got some fun years ahead of us with the Rangers, regardless of what happens. Obviously, I'd love it if the Rangers come back in this game, but we'll see. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the chat. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. But now that we are in the intermission, I will remind you that super chatting is an option. I do thank Encyclopedia for sending me that super chat after the Lightning goal. Very nice of you. Very, very smart as well. But yeah, feel free to super chat. Send a couple of bucks my way. It's another game that I've going to be staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning for. So I would appreciate the support. But you do not have to, of course. It's not compulsory. You don't have to. But should you want to, I would appreciate it. Like I said. It's completely up to you. I'm not your dad. I'm not your boss. I'm not in charge of your money. I'm not your accountant. Do whatever you want. Do you watch Post to Post? No, not really. I know of him, but no, I don't really watch any of his content. Is it good? I've seen like the occasional video every now and then, but no, I don't typically watch him. I don't really watch other NHL or hockey YouTubers, you know? I don't really watch any other hockey YouTubers. It's just kind of not really... Maybe it's because I make hockey videos as well, and I spend a lot of time behind the scenes doing hockey videos, but I watch the occasional one here or there, but I don't really watch much of them. Like, I feel like so much of my life is already dedicated to hockey that I don't really want to watch a bunch of hockey videos as well. So, who's the next captain for the Rangers? That's a good question. I don't really know. Because people are saying Kreider, people are saying Zibanejad, Adam Fox is one that might come up. I don't really know who I want to be the next captain of this team, and that kind of says something, doesn't it? I don't feel like there's a clear front runner that you go, that player is our captain. I feel like the biggest, like the most obvious one is Chris Kreider. But then again, is that because he's the longest tenured guy? Is that the reason why people want him? Because he's the most veteran presence in that locker room in terms of years with the Rangers? I don't know. I don't know. She Got Sports is also a Rangers fan. I have no idea who that is. And that's not like a shot at them. Like, I'm sure they make great content, but I have no idea who you're talking about. So, she's a Rangers fan. Good. So she makes smart decisions. I like that. Yeah, this is gonna be a game and a half, eh? A game and a half. Hopefully it's Rangers in 7. Hopefully. Hey, look, there's 20 minutes left to play, and there's been bigger comebacks than this, right? So, it's still possible, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess, won't we? But selfishly, I really don't want it to go to overtime. OT winner by Fox. Hey, if it does go to overtime and the Rangers win, I'll take it. Wow, Saturn. Oh my god, dude. Thank you so much. A $50 super chat. That's very kind of you, man. You really did not need to send that much, bud. I won't be able to watch the rest of the stream from here, so here's a final one for the season in appreciation of all the work you do / have done. Thank you, Saturn. That's really kind of you, man. Everyone say a thank you to Saturn in the chat. It's very kind of him. Stranger things have happened. Absolutely, Boo. Absolutely. She mostly does NFL content, so not surprised you don't know her. Oh, okay, fair enough then. Yeah, I don't really follow the NFL that much, so... It would be interesting if Colorado and New York faced off. That'd be a fun series. The hockey guy's the only other one I watch. Yeah, of all the hockey YouTubers, the hockey guy's the one I watch the most. Maybe that's because he uploads about 4,000 videos a day, and I genuinely don't know how he does it. Clearly, he doesn't do much editing of the videos, and I mean, with his style, he doesn't really have to. So fair play to him. But no disrespect to the hockey guy. Like, he's an absolute workhorse, and he deserves all the success that he's got. You know. But yeah, I don't really watch too much hockey stuff. Helen, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Rangers rebuild starts tonight. I don't think the Rangers need to rebuild. I think they're doing okay, Helen. Is that a bossy profile picture? Well, I mean, they're doing a damn sight better than the Islanders did this year, so I wouldn't worry too much. Maybe worry about the Islanders, you know? Like, they're kind of struggling right now. I mean, they just lost their coach, didn't they? He was a pretty good one. You let a really good one go there, Islanders. It would be an underdog versus a best record team. Yeah, it'd be fun. What do you think about Urinating Tree? Solid YouTuber stuff. He's a great guy. I was on like a couple of years ago, I was on a, what's it called? I was on a podcast with them. I think it was the Dumpster Fire, and we were doing the NHL draft, I believe. So, yeah, I got the chance to be on with 5 Points, who helped me get a large, my first like big chunk of subscribers on this channel, which was really nice of him. I did a video with him about Premier League teams, which I just kind of cracked a few jokes, and that was about it. There weren't very good jokes looking back at it. It was kind of terrible the way that I presented it, but, you know, that's called growth as a YouTuber and as a content creator, you know? But yeah, Tree's great. I love his videos. Like, he's the kind of guy that I will watch his videos on other sports because I'm genuinely interested to see how he does it as opposed to the actual sport itself. As a Caps fan, yeah, Isles are dumb for getting rid of Trotz. Yep. I mean, hey, if Lane Lambert works out, he's been one of those guys that's been in the running for an NHL head coaching gig over the last couple of years, but still, I don't know. I would say it's dark out now. It's 9 p.m. St. Louis time. It's about to hit 3 a.m. here in England. And by the time this is done, by the time this game is done, it's probably going to start getting light outside, so that'll be fun. And I've got to try and find a way to fall asleep. And Bruins getting rid of Bruce Cassidy. Yeah, that's management wanting to buy some extra lifetime. And that vet did nothing that game. I think that's how I found you and 5 points vids. Oh, nice. Awesome, man. That's perfect. But yeah, Saturn, the $50 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Christians, 5 a.m. in Riga. Dude, go to bed, man. Thanks for coming out, bud. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support at 5 a.m. Look, you and me, man, us Europeans, we're in it for the long haul, right? It's 2 p.m. in New Zealand. Hey, that's a nice time to watch a hockey game. I'll take that any day of the week. 7 p.m. in Vancouver. Yep, because you guys are on Pacific time, right? But yeah, once this stream is done, I do recommend you guys go and watch my video that I put up on Thursday about what if NHL history was replayed. I genuinely think it was my best video that I've made in a very long time. So go ahead and check it out if you haven't done so already. I thought it was a pretty cool idea, and I've already started writing the next one and getting ready to record that one early next week. So yeah, we're going to move on to NHL 2004, my favourite NHL game of all time. The best one, hands down, and I will fight anybody that disagrees. There's other great hockey games out there, but best hockey games, NHL 2004. Technology is crazy. I'm talking to people literally on the other side of the planet. Yeah, it's great, isn't it, Boo? I think the Caps need to get rid of Carlson, which breaks my heart, but I think that's the move. Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe. He's been a solid player for them, but it's that cap hit, right? And then the question is, who wants to take on that cap hit? What else? Bruce Cassidy should come home to Ottawa. That's an interesting idea. I'm not sure if the what's it called? What am I talking about? I'm not sure if the Senators are built for Bruce Cassidy hockey quite yet. And by that I mean, what's it called? Playoff hockey. Took a while to get out, but I wanted to make the joke, but still. It's very poor execution. I'll work on it. I'm trying some new material, you know. It's kind of like, these live streams are kind of like my stand-up gigs, you know? For me to sit here and just try and make jokes and have them absolutely bomb every single time. Alternate hockey history video was amazing. Very much looking forward to the next. Oh, Saturn, that's very kind of you, man. Much appreciated, dude. Trott's defensive system only works in the regular season, not the playoffs. I mean, he won a Stanley Cup like a few years ago, so clearly it works in the playoffs as well. And he's gone to several conference finals, so clearly it works. The problem with the Islanders is they didn't have any goal scorers. You couldn't score a goal to save your life. Trotz wants old players. He wants experienced players that know how to play NHL hockey and playoff hockey. Any championship contender would want that. Obama to the Stars. Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, the Dallas Stars should sign Barack Obama. Why not? That'd be chill. I saw something about there's a guy that's been trying to buy Derby Football Club in the Premier League, and his company sponsored the Dallas Stars this season. I saw an article because it was related to, obviously, the fact that he was trying to buy Derby County, but then the deal fell through at the last moment. There was an Athletic article saying that he supposedly owed like several tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to the Dallas Stars for the sponsorship deal that he had with them, and he hasn't actually paid the Stars yet for this recent season. Which is really interesting. I was kind of like, wow, those are two things that I did not expect to kind of interlink. Derby County and the Dallas Stars, but there you go. Torts to the Flyers or the Bruins would be funny. Torts to the Flyers, I don't really understand. Torts to the Bruins, maybe? That could make sense. Do you foresee the Senators moving in the wake of Melnick's passing? That's an interesting question, Saturn. I'm not too sure. Maybe they move the Senators. I don't think they will. At least not in the short term. I think genuinely that the next people that come in, if they want to keep hockey in Ottawa and they do a good job, then I feel like they could be very proactive and make some really good forward-thinking moves, and Ottawa actually becomes like a legitimate franchise again. I'm sorry, like, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but I feel like Melnick was holding that franchise back for a lot of his later years. And I don't think that's an unfair thing to say. Because obviously I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Like, the dude literally passed away a couple of months ago. But still. So, will you watch any of the finals? If all the games start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I will probably wait until there's a potential series clincher game. Then I might watch that. But I'm not doing a stream for it if the Rangers aren't in it. I'm sorry, like, my sleep schedule is absolutely screwed to the point where even when it's days that I don't do one of these streams for these games, I still can't get to sleep till like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's not a way to live, especially when I'm not doing like a night shift at like a proper job or anything. So yeah. So has Victor Hedman come back out on the ice? Yeah, I don't like that hit by Lafreniere. Compared to the late Bill Wirtz, Melnick was Jeff Finnick. Fair enough. Just because somebody dies doesn't make their bad decisions good. No, absolutely, Encyclopedia. It's just obviously the timing of the comments that you make, right? Yes, you can look at their things objectively, but obviously I don't want to go and dump on the guy because he literally just died. But I feel like I was fair in what I said, but maybe some of you guys disagree. I heard Sen's looking for a near stadium closer to the centre of town. I mean, I could see why they'd want that. I could definitely see why they'd want that, but let's see. So, face-off has been taken for this third period. Opening face-off won by the Rangers. Let's see, is this the final period of Rangers hockey for the 21-22 NHL season? Or is there some life left in these young guns? Let's find out, boys. It's a good defensive play there by the Rangers. Come on, fellas, you got to show that you care. It's all or nothing here, boys. That's the Amazon Prime documentary. Not gonna lie, the Leafs All or Nothing series sucked. It was terrible. Like, looking back, I might actually like go back and do a video on it and be like reviewing the documentary like a year later or something, because I'll be perfectly honest, not fun. It focused too much on what... Oh, here's a chance. Brandon Hagel with a prime opportunity and a save by Shesterkin. Shesterkin does not want this game to be over. He does not want his series to be done, but the rest of the team's kind of like, well, you know, if we go out, we go out. Gosh, Shesterkin, what a stud. Dude's winning the Vezina. I think he has a legitimate case for the Hart Trophy as well. I can understand if they don't want to give it to a goalie, but considering the other goalies that have won it and the stats that they put up, and considering that Shesterkin's stats are as good, if not slightly better, how could you not give it to him, in my opinion? Yes, that's a bit of my Rangers bias coming out. All three players are definitely deserving. But I think Shesterkin should win it, personally. Forecheck pressure by Andrew Kopp. That's what I like to see. Good pass. Here we go. Panarin's at the point. That shot blocked. Great. Ryan Lindgren's got it. Hope you do not fall asleep calling the game. Hey, David, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Yeah, it's currently 3:06 a.m. here in England, and the Rangers are down by a goal. So the shots are 24-13 in favour of Tampa. They're just such a good team. Yes, please do a review of it. Yeah, maybe I will then, because like I feel like they focused so much on the actual results and the actual like because obviously they wanted to get 56 games in like a 6-episode season, that they blitzed through a bunch of the games and talked about what actually happened on the ice. The whole point of the All or Nothing documentary, in my opinion, is you want to see the behind-the-scenes stuff. You want to see those conversations that Jimmy Vesey has with Sheldon Keefe, you know? That's the stuff that you want to see in a documentary like that, and they gave you glimpses of the stuff you wanted to see, but then they slammed the door in your face. It's like, nah, we're going to show you... We're going to talk about Austin Matthews scoring another goal again, which, you know, is great, but still. And they talked so much about the loss to Montreal. Like, I get it. It was a huge point in the season. Such a disappointing end. But guys, like, talk about the behind-the-scenes stuff. I want to know what is actually going on within the most popular NHL franchise in the league, you know? The most well-known hockey franchise in the world. You know, like, tell me about that stuff, you know? And that's what I'd say if I was doing a review of that series, you know? When was the All or Nothing series released again? Because it was what? It was sometime last year, wasn't it? Wasn't it, like, just before the start of the season? Because I'm pretty sure I watched it in Montreal, didn't I? Oh, here's a chance for Barclay Goodrow. Nothing doing yet. Philip Hedl trying to spark some offense. Barclay Goodrow's got some time and space. I don't know where he's sending that. Barclay Goodrow, if you're going to make a no-look pass, can you, like, look before you make the pass? That would be nice. Like, if you look and then decide to throw a behind-the-back pass, then at least you've actually assessed where everyone is. Instead, you're looking at the boards and just go, I'll just send this backwards. Like, you're not doing anything, man. Come on. So, shots on goal. The Rangers have had 14, but the Tampa Bay Lightning have had 13 scoring chances, so... What do they define as a scoring chance, out of curiosity? Like, what's defined as a scoring chance? Because I genuinely don't know what, like, the definition that they're giving for a scoring chance, you know? So, how are we doing here? Braden Schneider has the puck. Oh, that's a high stick. My God. Corey Perry on Philip Hedl. That looked rough. So, the Rangers are getting a power play. This could be huge. The Rangers need to score on this power play. Like, they need to. Corey Perry, that was a bad play by him. But yeah, I feel like what happens on this power play is going to be the difference maker in this series, or in this game. Oh, let's go. Come on, Rangers. You gotta get this going, boys. Oh, that wasn't a nice high stick. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Ranger gods have spoken. Hey, they've actually got a score on the power play, you know? Boo, this is big PP time. This is what I like to see. We want some big PP. Here we go. Panarin to Fox. Fox to Panarin. Panarin to Fox. Fox to Zibanejad, the one-timer. Kreider has the puck. Over to Panarin. To Fox. Fox with the shot. It's blocked in front. That's a great block. He's trying to get that deflection from Kreider in front. Kreider's been so quiet on this power play. Right, let's go. Let's go, boys. Zibanejad with the nice play. You got to keep it in. Good. Good. Panarin. What's he going to do with it? Good play to Fox. Attaboy. Fox with the puck to Zibanejad. Zibanejad takes the shot. It's blocked in front. You've got to find a decent opportunity there, fellas. Like, Cernak is a bit winded by the play at the very least. But yeah, like, Tampa's doing a great job on this penalty kill. We're about halfway through this power play. So far, the Rangers have had... Oh, okay, that's a terrible pass by Philip Hedl. A good read by the penalty killers for Tampa. And they get their kill in time. Come on, boys, let's go. Make something happen here, boys. 50 seconds left to go in this power play, and they can't even get in the zone anymore. Yeah, this is a clear indication of how Tampa's been playing all game. Panarin has the puck. Panarin sends it round to Sergachev, who's there, who just dumps it out. Panarin, you've got to make some smart plays here, boys. Like, dude, you're trying to do too much. Just pass it to one of your own players and good things will happen, man. Lafreniere trying to get the puck through. He has a chance. Okay, Barclay Goodrow's got it. 20 seconds left on the power play. Trouba, the shot just goes wide. The puck is cleared. Yep, there we go. I think that's going to be it for the power play, boys. I think that's going to be it. We've got 8 seconds left on the power play. Trouba rushes up the ice to Lafreniere. Lafreniere sends the puck through. Power play's over. That was a great kill. A great kill by Tampa. Like, whenever the Rangers had legitimate chances, they blocked it. 15-20 left to go in this period, and that's a terrible pass. Luckily, Stamkos doesn't score on that one. Shots are 24-14. The Rangers didn't register a single shot on that power play. Not a single one. Like, yeah, give them a standing ovation, lightning crowd. Like, absolutely. Oh, hit Cernak's hand. Oh, that looked like a tough one to take. Sometimes you've got to sacrifice the body, and he does it. Fair play to him. Oh, excuse me. This Pepsi Max is making me burp, man. Cernak with 5 hits, 2 blocked shots, and 15 minutes of ice time. He's come up big for that team. Fair play to him. So Kevin Rooney taking the face-off in the Rangers zone. And the face-off is won by the Rangers, pretty much. Don't know where that pass was going. Tyler Mott's looking to try and work on the forecheck, but even he's not being that effective this game either. Ugh. So, I think that's an offside. 15:02 left to go in this game. There's 15 minutes left, Rangers. You didn't get a single shot on that power play. Show me you care. I don't care if you lose, but show me that you care. I know Tampa is great, but seriously, 14 shots is ridiculous. That's the dominance of Tampa, though, I'm afraid. Yeah, we can be annoyed that they've only got 14 shots on goal. They should have more, but Tampa are playing their A game. And when the players in front aren't doing their job, Vasilevsky's being a stone-cold killer, you know? They're just a far superior team, and unfortunately, that's something we're going to have to come to terms with. Pat Maroon with the puck. Oh, here's a good opportunity. Oh, where did that puck go? High and wide on Shesterkin. That was a prime scoring chance there for Belmar, I believe. The fourth line is hemmed in their own zone. They can't get a clear exit out of the out of their defensive zone. 7 shots after 1, 13 after 2, 1 so far in the third. Writing on the wall. Maybe it is. Boo. Maybe it is. Pat Maroon has won 14 straight playoff series, which is the longest streak since 1983. Well, it might be 15 soon, judging by how well this game goes. Okay, so where's the puck now? In the neutral zone. Keandre Miller comes back to pick it up. Sends it over to Chris Kreider. He tries to feed Vetrano, but doesn't quite make it. Shesterkin coming out to play this puck. No, he's not. Good play by Keandre Miller. Killorn's got the puck. Okay, so one of the Lightning players went down, Brandon Hagel, but there's no call on the play, I don't think. I mean, it didn't really look like a penalty to me, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Because I don't think a Rangers player has touched it. Yeah, they've just touched it now, so there's no call on the play. Can't get the puck out their own zone. Look, you're not going to get any offensive chances if that keeps happening, boys, so figure it out. Kreider moving the puck in, dumps it in, but can't get there to go and chase the puck because McDonough makes a good play on him. Oh, there's a good play by Kopp. Why is Dryden Hunt on the ice? Dryden Hunt isn't playing on the second line, is he? Shot there. Oh, there's a good chance. Oh! Oh, no! That was a great opportunity there, but Vasilevsky stands tall. God damn, he's an ice-cold killer. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Here comes Tampa. Dryden Hunt looking to try and stop the puck. Why did you put Dryden Hunt? I'm sorry, but you're putting in Dryden Hunt over Capo Caco in potentially our last game of the season. Like, I know what I said earlier, but that's a bit of a dumb move by Galan. It clearly didn't work out, did it? Sergachev can't keep the puck in the zone, so it gets moved out to center ice. Who's that? Andre Palat. Ugh, Palat. God damn. It's a good keep in by the Tampa defenseman. Rangers just can't get the puck out their own zone. Like, you need to get the puck out and make some clean breaks up the ice, and they just can't do it. No wonder they haven't got many shots on goal if they can't do that. There's a block shot. I think Panarin got the stick in the way. Once again, they're just throwing the puck to nowhere. Like, they're not even trying to pass to their own players. They're not even trying to clear the puck. They just throw it to the center of the ice and hope that it goes out, and it never does. Like, guys, what are we doing here? Tampa are dominating these last few minutes. Ever since that power play, Tampa have had the momentum. Once again, they don't clear the puck. Come on, fellas. You've got to clear this puck. It's not good enough. You get it just past the blue line, and then Tampa come right back in again. What are we doing here, boys? Shots are 25-16 in favor of Tampa. The Rangers really are going to need a lucky break if they want to tie this game up. They're going to need one lucky shot, and then Shesterkin playing incredible hockey, you know? Here's a good chance. Oh, what a great opportunity for Sorelli, but Shesterkin stands tall, makes the stop. Attaboy. Lafreniere's moving up the ice, but he doesn't really have any support. Yeah, he supports Kevin Rooney. Yeah, you're definitely going to score a goal with that. That's a good move by Vetrano. That was onside. Come on. The puck was onside there, fellas. Refs, come on, guys. I'm pretty sure that was onside. But Andre Vasilevsky made some really good saves there. Andrew Kopp just whacking at it in front. Cole598. Hey, bud, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. So we only have 11:03 left to go in this third period. Vasilevsky standing tall when he needs to. Do you believe yet? Fair enough, yeah. Like, those Rangers fans that said, oh, this series was going to be easy and that Tampa was done, like, after games 1 and 2, you're stupid. Like, everybody knows that Tampa is the best team in the league when it comes to the postseason. Like, I genuinely believe, though, that if Tampa win this series, I think they could win the cup again. I genuinely do. Because I also remember obviously last series, the Rangers went to 7 games, Tampa got the sweep, and in games 1 and 2, Tampa were flat. It's going to be the opposite situation for them against Colorado. Colorado haven't played in several days now, And Tampa are going to be in game shape, and Braden Point's coming back. So, you know, if they make it through to the finals, which is looking like they're going to, you know, it's a situation where they take games 1 and 2, and then all they need to do is take 2 out of the last 4. And, you know, I like Tampa's odds in that regard, considering they've played very well. And they're actually going to be pretty healthy by the looks of it. So, I think Tampa could win it. Hey, a fallen hero, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, bud. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, and if this is the last one for the Rangers, hope you've enjoyed tuning in, those of you who have been coming back game after game. I do appreciate you guys stopping by and spending the time with me. I mean, this whole situation would have been far less interesting if you guys weren't here, so I do appreciate it. The Rangers need a miracle. Yeah, they definitely need something. Maybe not quite miracle on ice levels of stuff, because it's only game 6. They still need to play a game 7. If this was game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, then yeah. But, yeah, they need some kind of miracle. So, face-off, just outside the Tampa zone. Face-off is won by Tampa. So, the Rangers have got... Who's on the ice here? Rooney, Tyler Mott, and Frank Vetrano has been dropped to the 4th line. I'll sacrifice my onions for 1 New York Rangers goal right now. Hey, I'd take it. Hey, Nolly, how's it going, man? Welcome back to the stream. If it makes you feel better, in 2018, the Caps played Tampa in the conference finals and we won games 1 and 2. Tampa won the next 3 straight, then we won games 6 and 7, so it's happened to Tampa before. Yeah, but Tampa now, completely different beast, Nolly. And plus, there's only 10 minutes left of the game, and the Rangers need to actually score a goal. So... And considering they've had like 1 goal in each of the last 2 games, I'm not holding out much hope, you know? They need a bit of a miracle here. Come on, Rangers. Show us that you care. That's all that matters. Just play with heart and show us that you're doing everything you can to try and make it happen. That's all I care about. I don't care if you lose after that. I don't care if you lose. Just show that you have heart. Because if you have heart, then who knows? Good things can happen. 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this game. It's funny how similar the situations are, though. Yeah, it's a very good point. Saved by Shesterkin, but a really long shot there. I'm not quite sure that was meant to be directed on net. 27 shots to 16 in favour of Tampa. Rangers are winning by -1 goal. I would pull the goalie with like 3 minutes left if they're still down 1-0. It's certainly an option they can try, right? Yeah, games 2 to 6, they've scored 7 goals, the Rangers, in this series. Game 1, they scored 6 of them. They've scored 7 goals in the last 4 games. Like, Igor Shesterkin has literally done every single thing that he can. It's the Tampa Bay defense being incredible and the Rangers forwards just failing to do their job that's caused this. Oh, there's a good chance for Panarin on a cross-crease opportunity. Oh, he just whiffs on that wide. Zibanejad moves the puck back to the defense. K'Andre Miller with the shot. Where did that go? Stays in. Trouba sends that puck down. Chris Kreider cycles the puck. Panarin's on that line. Blimp, you got what you wanted. It's Zibanejad with Kreider and Panarin. The shot there. It looks like it was blocked in front. No surprise there then. So the Rangers got at least 1 shot on goal there, because they're now up to 17. I'm getting super nervous. Blimp, I think Tampa might take this one. Unless there's a miracle here, I think Tampa might take it. Alex Killorn with a good chance. Oh, Shesterkin with a much-needed save there as a redirection. Chris Kreider, hustle for it. Nah, as a defenseman that came off the bench, there's no chance he would have got that. 9:07 left to go in this game, boys. Is this the end of the New York Rangers season? Looks like it might be. It's going to be disappointing if the Stamkos goal is the difference maker, but you got to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good, right? Strome is out for the game. I mean, to be honest, he didn't do anything. He didn't really do anything all game. I don't really miss him. He's done nothing this series either. Oh, there's going to be a penalty. Oh, okay, so Lafreniere draws a penalty. Can the Rangers score before the power play starts? Shesterkin's gone to the bench. So we're going to get a Rangers power play, but there is the extra attacker here. 6 on 5 at the moment. The Rangers are looking for a good opportunity. Andrew Kopp with a good pass, and then Corey Perry touches, so... Okay, when we lost Strome, we lost the series. Not true. He's been absolutely ineffective the entire series. He has made literally no difference. So, look, I mean, yes, it's better to have him, but, you know, I like chatting. Hopefully you do another live stream. I might do the draft, but I'm probably not going to do any of the finals games because your boy's got to get some sleep, you know? I'll probably do the draft and free agency and stuff. Like, I typically do them quite often. They're a lot of fun to do. Should have put Kako in. At least he was healthy. Very good point. This is it. While season riding on this power play, the Rangers did not have a very good power play earlier in the game, but they have a chance here. 8:15 left to go in the third period. They're down by a goal. A power play goal could be huge. A huge momentum shift for this game. If Tampa kill off this penalty, I think it could end. I think that's it for the Rangers' chances, potentially. But if the Rangers score on this power play, then we've got ourselves a game. I still think Tampa's going to win this game and win the series, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? I've lowered my expectations so that if the Rangers end up surpassing them, then I can be pleasantly surprised, you know? But yeah, this is fun. We're past the halfway point of the third period, so if you guys, if I haven't told you already, or if you guys, you know what's going to come up if you've been watching for most of the stream. If you do want to super chat, there is a button down there near the chat. It's the $ one. If you want to send a donation, send a couple of bucks my way to help support the channel a little bit further than just watching the stream. I really would appreciate it. It does help me out a lot. You don't have to, of course. You don't have to, of course. Like, it's entirely up to you. You don't have to donate to me at all. It's not compulsory or anything. But should you want to, I would really appreciate it. Considering this might be the last playoff live stream I do this season, I'd appreciate the support. But once again, it's not compulsory. Just want to put the option out there, you know? So yeah, 8:15 left to go. Rangers power play. Oh boy. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Oh, and also if you're saving your super chats for if the Rangers lose, then I completely understand. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a very tough one. So, 0 for 1 on the power play in this game. Panarin, there's a good face-off win by Zibanejad. Fox has the puck at the blue line to Zibanejad. Zibanejad to Fox. Fox to Panarin. Panarin back to Zibanejad, the one-timer, but doesn't quite make it through. Fox to Zibanejad. Zibanejad to Fox, where Zibanejad usually is. They switch. Panarin has the puck at the blue line. He skates towards the left-hand face-off dot. Panarin's looking for that perfect passing play, but I don't think he's going to find it. Back to Fox at the blue line. Fox has it. 30 seconds already gone in this power play. Fox with the one-timer. Oh, that's a good play by Philip Hedl to stop that from being cleared. Attaboy, Hedl. Lovely play. Zibanejad with the chance. Oh, Chris Kreider deflects that just wide of the net. That was a good opportunity there for him. Zibanejad's got to keep this puck in. They don't keep it in. That's not a good play. Nick Paul has a breakaway chance here. Nick Paul. Oh, and he loses that puck at the last moment. Oh, that's the hockey gods giving us a chance here. Come on, Hedl. Good play. Let's go, Rangers. Okay, so Kreider has it. Kreider has it. 54 seconds left to go in this power play to Zibanejad. Zibanejad with 50 seconds left. Zibanejad to Trouba. Trouba to Panarin. Panarin back to Trouba. To Zibanejad looking for that one-timer, and that's a save by Andrei Vasilevskiy. What a save by Vasilevskiy. Attaboy. So, 27 shots to 18 in favour of the Tampa Bay Lightning. But the Rangers do get a shot on this power play this time. That's good. This is intense. Yes, it is. Nick Paul could have put this game away on the penalty kill, but that's a good play by Adam Fox, and it just rolls over his stick. Zibanejad with a great one-timer attempt. Doesn't quite make it. Season on the line, absolutely. 40 seconds left to go in this power play for the Rangers. The second unit's out there. Vasilevskiy is looking dialed in as always. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Andrew Kopp, Frank Vetrano. Yes! The Rangers score! Let's go! Frank the Tank Vetrano. The one-timer, and the game is tied 1-1. Let's go! Let's freaking go, boys! Yes, Vetrano. Clutch goal. 5th goal of the postseason. I hope I haven't woken up any of the people in this house. I probably have. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. Oh, the Rangers needed a miracle and they might have just got it off a one-timer from Frank Vetrano. Shots are 27-19. Oh, boy. Hey, Akira, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Oh, well then. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a game. Oh my god. No! They're giving us hope, Rangers fans. They're giving us hope and they're gonna dash it away in overtime. Oh, I'm gonna have to stay up even later than usual. Oh, please don't make it so. So Tampa have the puck in their zone. Oh, here's a good opportunity. Kucherov coming down the wing. Stamkos is open. And he scores! Steven Stamkos scores! Oh my god! Like 20 seconds later, Steven Stamkos has potted his second goal of the game. And Tampa's up by a goal again. Oh my god, his 9th goal of the postseason. Steven Stamkos. I didn't think that puck went in, but it's a goal. Oh no. Oh, it hits, oh wow. It hits off Shesterkin's glove, bounces off his glove, bounces off Stamkos' arm, off Shesterkin's arm, and in it goes. Oh my god. Thank you, Encyclopedia, for the super chat, bud. That's guys, that's not goaltender interference. It's not. I'm sorry, but it's not. That's a clean goal if ever I saw one, boys. Wow. Pops out of his glove. And then it hits Stamkos. Wow. I don't think that's goaltender interference, guys. They're reviewing it, but I don't think it's a goal, personally. They're reviewing it right now. I think it's a goal. I think it's a goal. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a goal. Video review. Yep, they have a good goal. Thought so. I thought so. I thought that'd be a good goal. It's a shame that that's the way that it's turned out, but like I don't think there was goaltender interference on that one personally. Like I can see the argument that you might make, but like I feel like because the puck popped out and like Stamkos couldn't have done anything, he couldn't have moved out of the way. Like he literally was just skating through, and that's the way it went. So I don't think there was any intent to interfere with the goalie, and maybe intent isn't necessary for it to be goaltender interference. But no, I don't think that's goaltender interference. It sucks that might be the difference maker, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So 6:23 left to go in this game. Shots are 28-19 in favor of Tampa. His second goal of the game for Steven Stamkos. Right, here we go. Oh, this is a roller coaster of emotions. At least they got the goal quickly, so, you know, if the Rangers are going to tie this up, they have time to come back in this and tie this up. But, you know, I'm not sure. Oh, wow, the Springfield Thunderbirds won in overtime, so they've taken the 3-2 series lead. Fair play to them. Okay, let's see how this goes. Come on, Rangers. The call might not have gone your way, but you've got to prove that you deserve to be here. One power play goal isn't going to do it. So, 5:50 left to go in this game. Another great chance for Tampa. Rangers, you can't do this with one goal difference. Like, you've got to figure it out, boys. You can't be giving them 2-on-1s this late in the game. I think this might be it, folks. We had a little bit of last 10-minute heroics from Frank Vetrano and from Steven Stamkos. There is time to tie it up, but I think this might be it. I think this might be it. Saved by Shesterkin. Shots are 30-19 in favor. Hey, look, at least the Rangers got a goal against Vasilevsky. In elimination games, he has not allowed many goals over the last couple of years. Patrick Maroon's very happy that Steven Stamkos scored by the looks of it. Well, I'm not surprised. Oh, that's such a shame. If the Rangers do lose, I appreciate you streaming again. Thank you very much, man. It's amazing to see you stream. Oh, I appreciate that, dude. That's very kind of you. Oh, 5:16 left to go in this game, folks. Ooh. This might be it, boys. This might be it. I'm getting really hungry now. Oh my god. I might have to eat some food at the end of this stream, which probably isn't smart to do at like 3:30 in the morning, but it's my life and I can do what I want, damn it. God, just when we thought we had a spark of life, 21 seconds later, Steven Stamkos pots a goal. That's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking, but look, it's the way it goes. It's the way it goes at some point. Will we see you stream again, odd man? Yeah, probably. I'll probably do one for the NHL entry draft, at least for the first round anyway. But I'm not going to be streaming the finals at all if the Rangers don't make it. Sorry, Nathan, like, I need to get some semblance of a sleep schedule back. Doing these streams until 4 o'clock in the morning has completely destroyed any semblance of a sleep schedule that I've had. And, like, I just want to be able to go back to bed at a normal time, to be honest. Because it's not only affected the days that I stream, it affects the days that I don't stream as well. Like, I'm up till 3:30, 4 o'clock pretty much every single day. And then I'm, what's it called? And then I'm, you know, struggling to get to sleep the days that I don't stream. So, and I'm getting up at like midday every single day, which isn't good. Like, I'm 25 years old. I'm not a teenager anymore. I can't be getting up at midday. Don't mind me just having a mental breakdown about a team I don't cheer for regularly. So much worse when it's the team you support, isn't it? I respect the fact that you're here supporting us, Kiwi, though. Much appreciated, man. If ESPN could stop sucking off Tampa Bay, it'd be nice. Like, it'd be nice if there was a bit of a more balanced coverage here. I get that Tampa's dominated the series, but come on, like, give the Rangers credit when they deserve it, man. Come on. Even when the Rangers won games 1 and 2, ESPN were like, oh, but Tampa this, Tampa that. Like, come on, guys. At least be a little bit fair with the coverage. Oh, they've had to fix something. Had to fix one of the panels by the looks of it. You are 25 years old. You're older than me. Yeah, I'm probably older than a lot of you watching this stream by the looks of it. Hopefully not all of you. ESPN is garbage. I keep them on mute unless players or coaches are talking. Agreed. Agreed. I was literally binge watching your Whatever Happened To series the other day. Oh, thanks, man. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that, dude. Hopefully, you could see the gradual increase in overall quality of each of those videos. So, always on that grind to get better, you know? So, Rangers. You have 5 minutes and 16 seconds left to play in this game. What are you going to do, boys? Gonna sink or swim here, boys. Hey, Ted, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. 54, I respect that, man. Hey, I love having all the older people here as well. I'm becoming just as grumpy and cynical as the rest of you. I'm having my villain arc. Oh, this is going to be so difficult, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Right. So, Rangers. Rangers, let's go. What's going to happen here, fellas? Is do or die. 5 minutes. Okay, now we actually need a miracle on ice. Yeah, maybe. Who's hustling for it? Lafreniere's hustling for it. He wants to make something happen. Good job by Lafreniere. Why is Dryden Hunt on a line with Andrew Kopp and Lafreniere? I'm a 40-something, but I respect people no matter how old they are. Yeah, absolutely, man. When you become older, will you become old man Rush? Maybe, maybe. So Tampa, they can either just play shutdown at this point, or, you know, they could still be aggressive. So 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. Hagel doing a good job on that forecheck, managing to kill off a few seconds. Respect to him. I think this might be it, folks. Is there one last heroics here? Oh, wow, that's a great pass, but Philip Hedel with the smart stick play. Rangers are collapsing under the pressure right now, boys. They are not getting anything done. And Tampa just want to watch the time tick away to 0. Vetrano with the puck. I wonder if Tampa fans are even that into it. When the Caps won, I was so into it because it was the first cup of my whole life. But winning 3 in a row, is that as exciting? I think it is, because you're making NHL history, you know? So 3:40 left to go. A shot there, but it's blocked. Adam Fox, he's maybe taken down on the play. Justin Braun hustling back. Ross Colton's trying to pressure him for the puck. 3:30 left to go in this game. It's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. When do you pull the goalie? A very good question. Wait, is that an icing? Chris Kreider touched the puck. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, but that should not be an icing there by the refs. What are you doing, boys? I disagree with that call. Oh, perfect timing. Pepsi Max is done for the night. Don't worry, boys. To finish off and celebrate this series, invisible water bottles coming out right at the end, boys. Let's go. Hey, a French guy. How's it going, man? Welcome back to the stream, bud. So, 3 minutes 20 left to go. Rangers got any gas left in the tank? Can they get one more goal on Vasilevsky and maybe pull it into overtime? I doubt it, but let's see. Zibanejad has it to Miller. Miller can't keep the puck in the zone. Very poor play by K'Andre Miller there. Zibanejad passes it up to Panarin. Panarin's on the move. Terrible play by Panarin. My God. Panarin's got it. Panarin's got it. Puck's moved. Okay. Tampa just clear it out. 2.5 minutes left to go. Oh, Chris Kreider with a chance, but nothing doing there. Panarin's got it. What's he going to do with it? He gets it to Kreider. Panarin now is trying to get the puck back, and Tampa can just clear this puck out. That's going to be an icing. That's 100% an icing. Look, if you're calling an icing on Kreider for the previous one, you've got to call an icing on that one. Come on. Wow, okay, the refs. Like, that's disappointing. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left, boys. Do the Rangers have one last goal in them to put this game to OT? Less than 2 minutes to go. Let's see what happens, boys. I'm not feeling good about it. But let's see. 1:49 left to go. Tampa's on the rush. Tampa just want to keep this puck in the zone. Tampa just want to get this going. Lafreniere with the puck to Andrew Kopp. Nick Paul takes it away. And that's a save. K'Andre Miller has it. Okay. Oh, there's a takeaway. There's a takeaway for Cirelli. Cirelli has it. What's Cirelli going to do with it? What's Cirelli going to do with it? To Zibanejad. Zibanejad to K'Andre Miller. So, about 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. Igor Shesterkin has come out of the net. It's an empty net. Ugh. 1 minute left to go, boys. Do the Rangers have one more goal in them? Stephen, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Much appreciated, man. Thanks for all the entertainment this series of streams. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you, bud. 39 seconds left to go. An empty net for the Rangers. Can they get something? Anything? Panarin with the shot. Doesn't quite make it. Kreider with the puck along the board. 30 seconds left. Panarin with the puck. He shoots it. It goes wide. Zibanejad has an opportunity, but it doesn't make it. Panarin to Zibanejad. He's looking for a passing lane. 18 seconds left. Shot goes high and wide. It's out of the zone. 15.1 seconds left. Shots are 31 to 20 in favour of the Lightning. 15 seconds left in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this might be it. Hell of a series, hell of a game. But let's watch this clock tick down. Puck went out of play. There's a face-off in the offensive zone for the Rangers and a timeout taken by the Rangers. Hopefully my YouTube premium views help. Oh, thank you, Stephen, man. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that, bud. So Rangers taking a timeout here. Let's see what happens here towards the end of this game and this period. And potentially this series. 15.1 seconds left. 15.1. Oh, actually, it's 16.1. They've had another one. Oh, that poor New York Rangers fan in attendance. Sorry, Rangers fans. It's not meant to be this year, boys. 16.1 seconds left to go. What's going to happen here, boys? Let's find out. 16 seconds left. Face-off in Tampa's zone. Andrew Kopp with the face-off. Can they do it with 16 seconds left? And the face-off. Won by the Rangers. Zibanejad has it. To Adam Fox. To Zibanejad with the one-timer. Saved by Vasilevsky. And with 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are going through to their 3rd consecutive Stanley Cup Finals. Wow, what a game by Tampa. Look, if the Rangers had come back and taken it to overtime, it still would have been lucky. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning for making it through. Barclay Goodrow doesn't get to go to his 3rd consecutive finals. It is what it is, boys. It's such a disappointing loss for the Rangers. But let's be honest, since Game 3, Tampa were the better team. The Rangers, they just didn't have it in them to beat Tampa. Good luck in the finals to Tampa. You deserve to win the series. Go and win that 3rd consecutive cup. Go and make that salary cap dynasty. Wow, what a series, boys. Look, I'm disappointed the Rangers didn't make it. It sucks. It really does suck to see them lose. The last time the Rangers made it to the playoffs, they lost to Tampa in the conference finals back in 2015. It sucks, you know? But, look, it is what it is. You gotta accept the result. I don't care. I don't want to hear about refs making calls here or icing calls there or anything like that. This is the result that we have. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning. What a series, eh, boys? Hey, Landon, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're having a good day. Well done, Tampa. Look, the New York Rangers have nothing to feel sorry for. They have no shame in the way that they played. They got dominated by a far superior team. That's the only thing that happened there, let's be honest. Like, mad respect to Tampa. The Rangers made it a tough series. Igor Shesterkin made it a tough series, you know? Sometimes you just end up losing, and that's the way it goes. It is what it is. Saturn, thank you so much, man, for another super chat. I appreciate that, dude. If you guys want to get in a super chat to make me feel a little bit better now the Rangers are out, I would appreciate it, but you do not have to at all. And yeah, that's it for this. So the handshake line is taking place. Mad respect to all these boys. Look, it is what it is. I bet Barclay Goodrow feels so sad he's not going to be there with his boys for another finals run. That sucks. Gonna see all of his former teammates go to another finals. Hey, he did pretty well this season too, to be fair. What a game, eh? What a game, what a series. Vasilevsky and Barclay Goodrow having a good chat. That's really nice. It's nice to see all of Goodrow's former teammates having a good chat. No, French guy, I'm not streaming the finals this year. Like, I'm not staying up till 4 o'clock for another week or two. Not a bloody chance. Absolutely not. I said I was going to stay up late. I was going to stay up and watch these games until... And I said I'll sleep when I'm dead. All the Rangers get eliminated. That's the way it goes, boys. That's it. Well done, Rangers. Hell of a season from you boys. Wasn't meant to be, but it is what it is. No need to hang your head in shame there. Look, let's be honest. The Rangers far surpassed any expectations that most guys had. They're gonna come back bigger and better than ever next season. I think the Rangers are going to have a hell of a year next year. I would not be surprised if we see them back. I would not be surprised if we see the Rangers back in another conference finals next year. I think they were a year early. They will have plenty of time to make another run. Exactly, man. Nobody expected them to get this far this year. Not even me, not even most Rangers fans. And they made it to the conference finals. I feel so bad for Goodrow, though. I feel so bad for Goodrow. Like, he's had to watch his former teammates for, like, the last 2 years go through to another Stanley Cup finals. That sucks, but... well played. Hell of a series. Hell of a series. Your sleep is happy the Rangers lost. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it, man. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end this stream here. Thank you so much for joining me for this roller coaster ride of a series of streams. Unfortunately, it wasn't the result that I wanted. It wasn't the result that a lot of people watching wanted. It was for some of you, so congrats. But, yeah, that's it. I'll probably see you for the draft. I'll probably do the first round of the draft. I mean, every single hockey YouTuber is going to be doing the first round of the draft, but I'll probably do the first round of the draft. I don't really know many of the players in the draft, so we'll have a lot of fun during it. Feel free to send in your final super chat if you want to, or don't. It's completely up to you. I do not mind. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Check out the channel tomorrow night. I've got a video going up tomorrow, hopefully, which hopefully you guys will enjoy, and I think it's pretty good. And I'll see you again in a couple of weeks for the draft. Thanks for coming out, guys. I really appreciate it. See you again soon, guys.